Hello, everybody. Today, we are going to be playing some four-color Loam. I guess not exactly what we usually do, raining in the new year, but it was the best that fit my schedule. I was going to try to stream Death and Taxes yesterday, but my schedule got the better of me. New Year's Eve and all that. So joining me today on the stream in voice chat is Connor, aka Loamerboy, aka what's your MTGO? Flying Whales or something?
Yeah, Flying Whales.
aka Flying Whales, four color loam aficionado, who's going to be
Hi,
helping
everybody.
me.
Some of you may know me from my own stream.
Yes, shout outs to his. You're just Lomer, yeah, you're Lomerboy on Twitch. So go watch his stream,
Yeah,
Lomerboy on Twitch. He's much better at four color loam than I am about to be. So he's going to help me fumble through these leagues. And four color loam is actually, on a personal note, like a deck that I've been kind of interested. Can you stop that, cat? Can you not lick my face right now? So four color loam's been a deck that I've kind of been interested in as a Death and Taxes player, as a person who like doesn't do a lot of brainstorming or pondering, like the straightforwardness of a lot of the all the cards in here. Like aside from the mana, like you're just playing like a bunch of like really powerful stuff, and it's not like you're pondering and brainstorming and doing all that. You just like draw sweet cards all the time, and
yeah, that's the idea. It's not actually that much different in concept than D&T is because it's non-blue mid-range, so you're really just like often laying out your hand on the table and asking your opponent to beat it or not.
yeah, you open up your hand. It's like, oh, I have land, Mox Diamond, Chalice Void, and it's like sometimes they can beat it, sometimes they can't, and then
It's not
obviously,
an easy play at all. In fact, I think it's one of the harder decks there is in
yeah.
Legacy, just like D&T is, because of all the like small decision making that you have to do throughout a game. It's similar enough to where like I picked up D&T pretty easily from Loam as my second deck, so
Yeah.
I think hopefully it'll work the same way the other way around.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping. What is this event? Oh, oops, I forgot to change the title of my stream, but I still slows I'm playing TNT. Stream with. Alright.
So
Updated
basically,
title. Now it's accurate. Now we're just gonna play a league with Four Color Loam. This isn't
yeah, just
DNT.
hope you don't run into Steven Show.
Yeah, hope we don't run into. Well, that's kind of what I hope when I'm playing Death and Tax as well, but not nearly as much.
Yeah, it's a lot worse for Loam as bad
Yeah,
as
you
it
don't
is for
get
D&T.
the number of your like cards that have text seems to go down a lot in this. Like you don't have a lot of cards with text as Death and Taxes, and you seem to have like even less cards with text as Loam. You just need to like Chalice on one and then like clock them and hope they don't just like combo you. So there's not.
Pretty much. The matchup's actually pretty close to 50-50 when they don't land an Omni. The problem is they always land an Omni.
Yeah, I know that feeling as a Death and Taxes player. It's like, oh, I can beat it as long as they don't have Omniscience. And they just always have Omniscience.
When they have Omniscience, it's 0%, 100%, unless you have Knight of Omniscience.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do you have? Is there any like ETB? Can you like Assassin's Trophy it with like a ETB on the stack? Do you have anything to show and tell them that has an ETB trigger?
Totally Assassin's Trophy it, or you can bring in a Knight of Autumn when
Yeah,
they Omniscience. However, if they cast Emrakul, Assassin's Trophy doesn't fit.
yeah. That's what I was wondering because like the common thing you can do in like Miracles or whatever, you put in the Snapcaster Mage with the trigger on the stack, you disenchant it before they can cast an Emrakul, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of things you can show and tell that have like an enter the battlefield trigger.
Yeah, yeah, it's
What is
pretty bad.
what is your cat doing? My cat is like sitting really awkwardly on like my back slash shoulder. I don't know how it's comfortable, but she appears to be comfortable, so whatever. I don't even know if you guys can like see her quite on the camera. Her head's probably poking out. But yeah, there's exactly the sideboard Knight of Autumn is ETBs.
No,
No Bojuka Bog.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yuka Bog is
Oh, whoops.
no Bog in our deck. Or,
Yeah. I forgot to turn
yeah,
my audio off, so MTG audio. Anyway, now let's hope we don't fuck this up.
One of the things that you'll quickly notice with this deck is that you're going to have to mulligan a lot.
Yeah.
This hand is a mull. You have Loam lock, but it's super slow, and you're missing black. So all this hand does is like turn 2 Loam or Punishing Fire, but
Yeah.
like pretty awkward.
This hand is like weird, awkward because it's like narrowly decent against creature decks because you have like Punishing Fire and stuff, and you have Loam, but like a lot of the creature decks are just like Wasteland decks, and I'm going to die to a Wasteland pretty hard. I guess I could like Ghost Quarter myself, get a forest, but yeah, I can see like having a lot more powerful 6s. I'm no stranger to mulliganing a bunch.
This is definitely a key. You don't have a lot going on, but the mana's good. You have a Wasteland.
No, the cat's leaving. All right. What am I doing on turn 1 here? Am I zenithing for Arbor? Am I doing nothing? Am I just land go?
Well, I would see what your stride is first.
Oh, that's fair. Assassin's Trophy. I don't think I want this. I want action, right? I feel like I want action.
Yeah, probably. It's not that great early game for the most part. But yeah, here you could, like, it's hard because we don't know what we're playing against, so you could box the Wasteland. You could lead with Wasteland and just have the Wasteland and then pass, so that you're not giving up any information, or you can you could Mox, pitch the Catacombs, and then Green Sun.
Yeah, we're set up to cast like anything. Do we have 4-drops in this deck? No. We curve out at 3, right? Pre-board. Yeah. So if I just go land pass, I can still cast whatever I... Oh, I guess I would need a land, so never mind. I kind of want to hit a land drop, but I also, like...
I would do Green Sun for Arbor in the dark here, and the problem is, like, I would cast Mox, pitch Verdant. That gives information away. But if you Verdant, you really want a black source, so you would be getting Bayou, and then you're like exposing yourself to Wasteland.
So Mox, pitch Verdant, Green Sun, play Wasteland, go?
Yeah, I don't even know if I would play Wasteland. You don't necessarily need to. You could just like keep it in your hand, because depending on what they are, you may want to pitch the Wasteland with the second Mox.
Oh yeah, to cast Abrupt Decay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Maybe they'll force well my Mox Diamond. You never know.
Force them. That's like very good for you. No, they never do.
Yeah.
I'm always happy when you go. Like, this is the only way you're getting punished for this is if he's on Storm.
Yeah, and I wanted to get to Teague.
Yeah, but this is just generally the right play, because now you can cast Decay, you have Wasteland, you have a second Mox if you need it, and whatever you draw you can cast. If he blows up your Arbor, that's fine.
It's just plow. It's just miracles, likely. I think I just want to Wasteland this Tundra.
Most likely. Now the awkward part is...
I'm like killing myself. Oh, Farish, thank you for the follow, and Genelton Lopez? Sorry, I butchered that one. Thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, it's awkward because we don't have any more mana if we use our Wasteland. Well, it depends on what we draw here, but... Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, now I would play Mox, pitch Badlands, and then waste a Tundra. Although I don't even know...
If I need to run out the Mox yet, right?
Yeah, because you're not... I mean, Decay is very good against Miracles, but you're not decaying anything.
Yeah, I'm not casting it next turn because they're on 1 mana.
So I would just sit here and pass.
Yeah.
Make them think that you don't have land.
Yeah, if they like attack my Mox Diamond aggressively, or I don't know what they would have pre-board.
This could also still be like Stoneblade too. So
they did not shuffle on their Ponder, which probably means they have more lands.
I found it awkward that our opponent. I guess our opponent's only white source was Tundra, so they had to lead on.
Yeah, they needed to fetch the white off the Delta. So I'm going
now I would just play a Scrubland.
Scrubland go.
Yeah, you don't have any reason to play the second mock still.
Yeah.
Let your opponent think you have like 3 relevant cards in your hand.
Moses the Coot, thanks for the follow. Also, chat, tell me if you can hear Connor okay, because I have no idea how my computer audio is going to you guys, so if it sounds bad, then let me know.
Okay, so it's Stoneblade,
Yeah, that's
which is
a bummer, because they have true names.
yeah, it's an okay matchup. It's like 45-55-ish because they have True Name. Since he got Batter Skull, I would definitely Abrupt Decay at the end of his turn here. You don't
Yeah.
really have that other targets. As a Loam player, you really don't care about Vitae at all.
Yeah, makes sense. It's refreshing, I guess.
Yeah,
Punishing Fire, that's a card. Not bad if you use.
that's decent draw.
Slightly echoing. Let me see if I can. I guess I can turn.
Oh, it might be on my end. Is that better?
I don't know. Chat's trying to coach me through it. Anyway, just pass again.
Uh, yeah, I still don't think you can play out the Mox or the land.
Yeah.
Fire is a good draw. You want to find a Grove. Life from the Loam would be your best draw on the deck, probably,
Yeah.
because
I feel like it'd be okay with like any of our powerful 3 drops as well.
yeah,
They could be on like Delver Blade, which means if I like want a Punching Fire and they could daze it, but that's. Eh.
I assume it's Stoneblade because Delver Blade's bad, but I guess people still play that deck.
Yeah, I. Every time I play against Delver Blade, I feel like I'm just playing against bad Stone Blade, but people
Yeah.
keep playing it.
Also, your 3-color blade matchups are very good, but the 2-color one is less good.
Makes sense because you can't just like wasteland the crap out of them. All right, well, just
Yeah.
Punishing Fire this guy too.
See what he gets.
All right, tell me if the audio is better, chat. I turned down the audio a little bit. GT, I'm just Punishing Firing this.
Yeah, at the end of his turn, I think if he wants to counter it, that's whatever. There's nothing else to Punishing Fire in a deck. They don't play that many creatures outside of True Name that you can hit.
All right. Well,
That's not the best draw.
yep.
I would. I still. I really don't think there's any reason to play anything. Like, you could just sit here.
Yeah, we can still like if we need to, we can still play cast a 3-drop and wasteland in the same turn next turn.
Like, yeah, and they don't have any discard or anything, so you're not getting punished for keeping cards in your hand. You might have to click, but they're not going to take them down. This is like one of those things about Loam sometimes where you just will like draw lands.
Yeah, you just have like clunky draws sometimes. I mean, that's the thing of just all non-blue decks.
That's pretty bad.
So now we want to draw like Grove.
Yeah.
Or I guess Assassin's Trophy. We already have one at the bottom of our deck though. Oh no, we shuffled. No, we didn't. We discarded the fetch. They put a card to the bottom though. Oh, nice. We did a thing.
Okay, that's a good draw. So you want to play out the Grove. And then at this point, I'd probably play Mox, pitch the Wasteland, because you want to start developing your mana now.
Oh yeah, so I can like start casting Punishing Fire multiple times if I need to and stuff.
Yeah, like this game seems to be is going to be all about.
I need to manage this Jace.
Yeah.
So I don't really. It's game 1, right? So it doesn't really matter my timing on buying back the Punishing Fire here.
No, it doesn't. They don't have surgical to oppose for.
Yeah.
So.
And even then, like, I think we're just like dying to a surgical if they had this. If we're in this situation post board, we're just buying back Punishing Fire and hoping.
Well, you're dying to True Name right now. If he lands a True Name, he has multiple equipment in his hand. So.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to take care of this Jace and then find a knight or some other way to like pressure.
Another Stoneforge.
It's fine. It's too bad because your opening hand was actually pretty good to everything but Stoneblade.
Am I just Punishing Firing down the Stoneforge? They're just gonna like cast Batterskull.
Um, I don't know that there's any reason to punishing fire the Stoneforge. I think you're more worried about Jace.
Yeah.
I guess he could if you don't, because you can punishing fire it on your turn if you have to.
Because it depends on where this Jace goes, right? Did they zero with it yet? I don't think they've used it.
Done anything with their Jace, they just can't trip me that much.
Yeah.
So this is a matchup where Chalice on 1 is excellent. So that's like your best play of post 4.
Oh yeah, they're just face-selling me. Alright. Very cool. Catch stream from Australia. Nice. Glad to see some people can catch the streams, especially at like different times. I know my timing can be a little bit awkward, especially just because.
Argument to hitting the Stoneforge at the end of his turn, since he's ticking up Jace, really you're going to need to find like some form of pressure or trophy to deal with it. And then this way he doesn't get to, he has to use more mana if he wants to play better still on his turn.
Yeah. Hey, a knight.
That's not bad. The issue with Knight here is that he's just going to be able to bounce it back to your hand.
Yeah, assuming he can't just kill it. He cast like 900 cantrips last turn too, so.
Yeah, he might have swords. This game is not looking good for you right now, but I think I'd still cast the Knight, make him use Jake to bounce it, and then
yeah, more mana intensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, make him use some sort of answer.
Or use Jace minus.
Mm-hmm. And if Jace minuses, if he somehow doesn't have an answer, then we get to the Jace down ticks and we get to actually start pressuring this thing. Yeah. Am I just double punishing firing a batter skull?
You can.
I guess I don't really care that it's in play yet. Oh no, well, you can like start putting equipment on it, which is kind of scary.
Batter's still pretty terrible against Loam, so I'm not too worried about it right now.
Yeah.
I always love when my D&T opponents get batter skull first, because I just don't care. Play the land out. You want to just be playing lands at this point.
So punishing fire, buyback, punishing fire. Doesn't quite do anything.
Technically kill the batter skull right now.
The issue is that if he gets GTA on it, then becomes very hard to kill, right? I mean, we could always, like, if the knight gets to stick around, we could, like, find a Mazavith or something to deal with it, but...
Yeah. The problem is that we really want to be, hitting Jace with these punishing fires.
Yeah. But his best play was, like, Batter Skull, I think.
If you put Jit, not good for you, really. Problem is, like, if he has a Force of Will, then he's time off too.
Oh, yeah, then we're pretty fucked if we get Force Willed. I think, I'm gonna kill a Batter Skull.
It's funny because we bought that trophy at the beginning of the game, it would be really nice.
Yeah.
I still think it was correct to bottom it, but it's just, this is one of the matchups where it's great.
Ponder. As soon as we find a true name, it's just like game over, right?
Yeah, unless you draw Loam.
Right, I get the free buyback on fire if he attacks. It's easier to deal with Batter Skull later than Jace. Yeah, but I don't know if we're ever going to be able to deal with like Batter Skull with a GTA on it as well.
That was the main reason. If you didn't have GTA, I wouldn't be worried about it.
Yeah, that was my concern. Because, like, if Batter Skull gets a GTA encounters, it becomes really, really hard to deal with without finding the Mazavith. And I'm not liking the odds of this knight actually being able to stick around to, like, find a Mazavith or something to deal with the Batter Skull.
Yeah, at least he's got to pick it up now. So if he doesn't play a threat, then I would just, like, put all your fires on Jace. Because you have to get rid of Jace, like, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Fine. So he's gonna leave up mana to pick the Batter Skull up, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good draw.
I can Chalice, Knight, and buy back Punishing Fire. Chalice on one?
Definitely Chalice on one. It's really good against them. And it also protects your knight from swords.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Chalice on 1, then Knight, then buy back the Punishing Fire into turn. Does he have a Force Will now? Nope. Or maybe he does, and he just wants to force this.
There's an argument to not playing that here, because if you Punishing Fire to Jace on his turn, and then you can double Punishing Fire it on your turn to get rid of it.
Well, wait. No, I can't do that, right? Because I only have access to the 1 Punishing Fire here. Because I'd buy back, hit it, and then I'd untap next turn, and I'd buy it back and hit it again.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess just play Knight here. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it makes him down tick at least.
Yeah. Plus, if I double Punishing Fire it, then he starts plussing it, and then...
Yeah, you really need to find a second Grove, or a second Punishing Fire, or like a Loam.
Click. Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Target me. Okay, sure. Aw, rude.
Yeah, that's what happens when you cast like 7 cantrips.
Yeah, and then pile the Knight. And then equip the Jite. Now we can't deal with the click. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Think we're just conceding here. Unless we draw, like, Maze of Ith? I guess we just draw, like, a removal spell, right?
Put the card on the bottom, so see what your draw is. If you draw Lily, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Lily, some Maze of Ith, Abrupt Decay, something like that can clear the click.
Trophy is also really good. You really needed like a Bob or a Chalice early in this game.
Oh yeah, we're super dead.
This matchup gets better post-board though, so...
Alright. What the heck do I want for this matchup? What does this do? Abrupt Decay. Probably want this.
So you're bringing in Knight of Autumn, all the Planeswalkers, the Golgari Charms, and Marchesa.
Why the Marchesa? I guess Marchesa is better than... I was looking at Marchesa as, like, a Monarch thing like Palace Jailer is, but you don't care if you're... that much if your opponent, like, takes Monarchy from you, which is why Palace Jailer is scary against True Name. But Queen Marchesa is good even if you're not the Monarch.
So the reason why Marchesa is really good is that it has haste, which means it can deal with the Jace.
Oh, okay, that's fair. It does just have 3 draw. So why are we bringing Golgari Charm? What does this do?
Charm hits True Name.
Oh, duh, yeah. J Drinker 1987, thanks for the follow, and Doug Duges, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, on Twitch, thanks for the follow as well.
So I would take out your Green Sun Zeniths, 2 of your Knights, Teague and Skoos, and then Maze. Maze is fine, but it's really bad against True Name.
Yeah.
Everything else in the deck, like, you can handle. The reason why you lost last game was Jace and Jace alone.
Yeah, definitely. Makes sense. So Liliana's just like grindy stuff, doesn't do a whole lot, but just like is just like a control clock.
It's a threat to end the game.
Yeah.
It hits like clicks and snapcasters and stuff.
Yeah, it pings off little things.
Yeah. This is usually how I board for blade decks. Your best hands are like early Chalice or early Bob.
Makes sense. Cut the Knights in matchups where, like, the Swords of Plowshares matchups and stuff.
Yeah.
Run away with card advantage. I buy it. Alright. I always play match 1 a little bit slow, but playing match 1, haven't played Moto in a week, and also playing a new deck.
Yeah, no, it's totally cool.
This feels a little clunky.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. The Wasteland's pretty bad. You do have a Chalice.
I like Chalice into Lily, even, like, it doesn't seem terrible.
I think this is pretty close.
I think I want to keep it on the play. If I were on the draw, I'd definitely ship it, but on the play, I don't hate it.
I think on the play it's fine. It's not great.
I'm just not playing this Dried Arbor until like turn 4 or whatever. I think I just want to curve Chalice into Lily, and I don't want to get my Dried Arbor plowed on
Yeah,
turn 1.
Nightbottom's also very good in this matchup, unless you get a white source.
Yeah. Flinkermomonga 75. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I like this hand good enough.
Yeah, keep it. It's not great,
Yeah.
but I think it's close. But the Chalice, I think, makes me want to. So they have to have an answer to that, or they just lose.
Mm-hmm. And they're not doing anything scary on turn 1 necessarily. They just like cast a cantrip or whatever.
He probably has Force because they always have Force, but we just jam Chalice here.
Yeah,
I would. So I would. Because they play back to basics.
Yeah.
You have Night on though.
So I want to try to keep my white sources untapped going into their turn 3 and whatnot.
Yeah, I think you just play out the Wasteland.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Because you want to fetch for Scrubland next turn, potentially.
Well, Chalice Resolve. They might have Disenchant or something, but...
Yeah, that's my fear. Every time they F6,
what?
like...
Is this...
That's a weird card.
That doesn't seem like it's super good against this deck.
It's fine. I mean, you hit stuff, I guess.
Hits a Loam, or I guess it hits, like, Punishing Fire. Whatever, alright. I'm just gonna cast turn 3 Liliana.
Second fetch land is good. I'm trying to think if there's any way to play around back to basics. I don't really think there is. I think you have to just... I'm tempted to play out the Cabal Pit so you keep both your fetches open, but I guess you could... I think fetching for Scrubland is fine. If they have back to basics, it's a huge beating, though.
Do we have another white source besides the Scrubland?
You have Savannah, but I never get Savannah. Really.
Oh, okay. We do have a Savannah if we need to, so not the end of the world.
You're immediate get a Scrubland here, I think.
Maybe I actually want... Oh, I guess we didn't know we were drawing the second fetch, so yeah. I think I'm just gonna grab a Scrubland.
Yeah, that's fine. If they back to basics you, that's bad, but it's fine.
We also have a Liliana in play if they back to basics me, and that's like a plan.
Yeah.
That they need to like Council's Judgment or whatever. Am I just discarding this Dried Arbor? Or the Cabal Pit? What's up, Arkin? Dried Arbor seems pretty terrible. Might counter this, I guess.
Oh, is that Matt's? Oh, Matt's in the room.
Yep, Force. Alright, well, this is gonna be a lot worse if they go like Force into back to basics. I'll be kind of bummed, but we'll be able to like play 3 lands and like Night of Autumn the back to basics eventually. What's up, one imperfect dude? Oh, yeah. Happy New Year. How's the stream going? I love to watch Loam. Stream's going pretty well. We're on match 1. I've never played Loam before, so we got Loamerboy in the chat helping me out. Is this back to basics? This looks like back to basics.
Mott's is like the Loam master. This is exactly what I was afraid of, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Verdant go.
Yeah.
I need to play the Dryad Arbor next turn, right? Unless I find another land, because I want to be able to play Night of Autumn on in 3 turns.
Yeah.
They only have 2 cards left, and one of them isn't Jace, so that's good. Oh, this is a click. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a huge bummer. You have other outs to back to basics though, so if he clicks away your Night Bottom,
and we can like we can Lily away the Vendilion click in a couple. Oh, that's kind of scary, but
yeah,
not great. Crypt is interesting in Bladeless. Yeah, Crypt seems like it's not a very good board in. Have not been impressed by this card, but maybe they're really scared of either Punishing Fire or a Life from the Loam engines or something. Not exactly sure what they're trying to hit.
I think what I was reading back on chat. I think Mats was probably right. I think it was probably correct to just punish the Fire Jace last game and not worry about the Batter Skull till
Hey, we
Jace was
got
off.
a Mox Diamond. That's good.
That is very good.
Should I?
So now,
Am I just? I could fetch basic forest, diamond, pitch dried arbor, cabal pit, lily the click.
so you can either Lily the Click or play Chalice on one. I think you're fine taking a hit from Click for a turn.
So I could just
I
fetch
would,
forest, mox diamond, pitch dried arbor, chalice on one.
yeah,
All right, I don't hate that either because it turns them off of cantrips. So if they're on one card in hand, we can just answer the click next turn.
yeah.
Yeah. Fetch forest.
Now you're fine because now you have Forest plus Mox, which means you have like every turn you're gonna have your mana up to answer back to basics with like Decay or whatever.
Yeah. Decay or trophy or finding our Knight of Autumn because we shuffled.
Yeah. Yep. Now the only way he gets this Lily out of your hand is if he just like has second click, but
Nice.
oh, that's fine.
Alright, time to just jam Lily. Should I keep playing out lands? Is there any reason not to? I guess Mox Diamonds.
Yeah, that's a reason. I would probably hold the Grove since you don't have Punching Fire, but I would definitely play Lily out here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this click.
The click, yeah, and hope he just like doesn't draw. I hope he just draws one drops really. It's annoying that he found the second back to basics because now
It's much harder to actually untap our lands.
yeah, if he finds Jace ever, you just lose.
Nice. Got him.
I'm not sure why he did that.
Probably just sometimes they forget about the chalice in play. Alright, they
Yeah.
got nothing. We have a Lily. Ooh, this is almost an answer to one of the, or it's an answer to one of them.
I would.
Oh, yeah, I guess the Lily is the reason to hold these lands. Should I
Yeah, it's hard.
play my land, just charm it back to basics plus the Lily, or hold the Golgari, try and pitch the Grove?
The issue with so you obviously like want to have mana, but the issue with using the charm on the back to basics is like if he lands a TNN. Actually, if you plus Lily to 2, then you have the answer to TNN anyway.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Oh, I just emptying my hand, yeah.
Basics, but I think you have to hit one. Then you can play out the Grove too.
Yep, and just start plussing.
Yeah.
And you play fast if we have a game 3 on our hands.
Oh, I didn't realize you were tight on clock. That'll happen when you're starting with this deck.
Well, I can't cast this.
You can't. You're right. So plus Lily.
Plus Lily go.
I think your plan is to hold Lily at this point until you draw something useful.
Yeah. Eventually I'll draw something I can cast.
Yeah.
And now that we have Lily at over 2, we can like edict away a TNN and still keep the Lily. Oh, is this Council's Judgment? Dang it.
Good draw by our opponent there. He's gonna hit the Lily though, that's fine. Chalice on one is better.
Just cycle this?
Cycle that box. There's literally no reason to play it out.
Yeah. Does not untap. I guess I should.
Don't wait.
I can hold them now because I don't have a Lily in play anymore. If I draw like a second Mox, I'd much rather have that in the Wasteland, especially. Well, couldn't cast this anyway, but I'm gonna feel like an idiot if we draw Mox next turn and I can't cast this Lily.
Oh, that's true. We should have held the Wasteland, right?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Fetching. Are you casting a 5-drop? I'm just casting Batterskull.
No, he doesn't have any cards in his hand.
Oh.
He's fetching with him.
Oh no, they fetching an upkeep. I don't know what's happening. I'm just fetching that. Hey, nice.
No, that's good. So I would do it
On their
he's got one card.
upkeep, right?
Yeah, do it on their upkeep.
Less chance of drawing
yeah.
counter spells, and they don't untap their Tundra.
If he has force, but you don't have a choice. You really need to like get your mana going.
Yeah.
Now you're pretty set, I think.
Yeah, we
I would
managed to...
also waste at the end of his turn.
Maybe I want to waste this Caracas now. Oh, Gideon, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, we're not set. Opponent's drawing well.
Hey.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We like Lily down the Knight token and attack the Gideon with Queen Marchesa?
Yeah, that's what I would do if you have the mana to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
White, black, red.
Black. Black.
Use the Cabal Pit.
Black. Koala. God. Casting things in this deck is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to time out for game 3 here. White.
The issue is that he can attack with Gideon and get the Monarchy.
Yeah, but then we can take it back, right?
Yeah. Wasteland the Caracas.
Yeah, that was my plan. And if he doesn't attack if he attacks the Liliana, then we keep Monarchy. If he doesn't attack the Liliana, then we get to keep a Liliana.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that you have 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
Should have probably paid more attention earlier, but that was a great draw. It's probably the best draw in your deck.
Yeah, if they just like plus the Gideon and attack me to take Monarchy, we can just kill the Gideon. Oh no, we can't kill the Gideon and take the Monarchy back. But then we get like Assassins or something.
You also keep in mind that your Cabal Pit's active, which is
Yeah.
good.
As long as they don't Tormod's Crypt me.
Yeah, oh, that's true. They may not even notice it. We'll see. Arcane, I think that the same issue has always been true with Loam. It's hard to play, it's expensive, so
Yeah.
it's never really seen a lot of play, and it's down right now because there's a lot of sneak and show online, but I don't think it's any worse than it's ever been.
I agree. When it like won it won an SCG or something, it got super popular, and then I went to a tournament, and then there was like still one guy playing it, just because it's so hard to pick up in paper and just go. But it was doing very well. The one guy that was playing it was doing exceptionally well with it.
Yeah. I think he's trying to think about whether or not he wants to take the Lily off the board or get Monarchy. I would assume that's what he's thinking about. He's drawn pretty well these last couple of turns. Bob's a good draw, though.
Oh, it's a land. Nice. So yeah, it's just where this Gideon's going. So I think, regardless, we're just taking the Gideon off the board with Marchesa.
Debatably. The issue is that, like, giving him the Monarchy at all is bad. That's why I was hesitant with attacking Gideon last turn, but at the same time, you have to take it off the table, so... Punishing Fire would be nice.
Yeah, somebody just like takes the Gideon off the board and we can attack them. We do, if they attack me, we get an assassin at least. That's neat.
It's true. Yeah, okay, so what's he gonna hit?
Attacking my face.
Okay. The good news is you can plus the card out of their hand.
Yeah. What should I just put another chalice on 1 or what?
Yes, so I would just put Chalice on 1, play Bob plus Lily, and then I guess you can attack. Now you can attack them with the token, and then the Gideon with the Marchesa.
Oh yeah, the token can take back Monarchy. Nice.
Yes. Welcome to, I think, better Palace Jailer.
Yes, if I could be playing this card, I probably would. Attack Gideon, attack them.
Now there's like no way you lose this game. The issue is the clock more than anything right now.
Yeah,
And
gonna
you
be
got
doing.
the game.
Guess the Bob could kill me, hypothetically.
Wasteland or Tundra? Well, attack first, yeah.
I'm no longer concerned about playing perfectly at this point. I'm just playing for
That's
time,
good.
so. Is there even a point to wastelanding their Tundra? They have so much mana.
That's true. Library's a good draw, but bad with the
Yeah,
time we
I'm
have.
just not gonna play it. It's bad
It's good.
with my clock. Oh, we're at 6.
Discard the Bob. Swing. I would at least play Knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna play
So
the
you
Knight. Too many cards in hand. Value overwhelming.
He's gonna suck all the time he can off you, of course. Just swing. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Alright, we got 5 minutes for game 3. What happens if someone
It's
else?
possible.
What happens
This
if
deck
someone else
does.
plays Monarchy again and the other player's already all the cards with Monarchy say you become the Monarch. The other player will lose Monarch. So like if my opponent played like their own Queen Marchesa or a Palace or something, if I was the Monarch, they would become Monarch Arcan.
So I don't change anything flavor or straw in this matchup, personally. It's you could technically bring in another Knight on the draw, but I think it's fine the way it is.
I'm tempted to bring in another Knight just to try to kill them faster.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just not very good in the matchup.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would cut for it. So, what are your thoughts to MTG Online versus other platforms? So the only other platform that I would consider is like Arena, and Arena's great if you want to be playing Standard or Limited, and those are just not formats that I play a whole lot of. So I just stick with Magic Online.
You could because we're so low on time. You could bring in another Knight for a Last Hope because Last Hope.
Oh yeah, Last Hope's a really slow clock though. That's fair. Yeah, no, we can't. Two people cannot both be Monarch at the same time. There's only one Monarch emblem that can exist. All right, I'm gonna try to sign out library. It's a time eater. I don't even know how to click through library, so hopefully I just don't draw it. This hand seems like it kind of sucks. It's very
It
slow.
does. It has Double Lily, which is really good against Stream, but it's slow. So it's on the draw.
Oh, this hand also sucks. This hand sucks a lot more.
Probably would have kept the last hand, but it's fine.
Well, am I in the point where I'm keeping one landers with Chalice? Probably.
Yeah.
On the draw. Nope, that's not land.
I think I know you're short on time and trying to hurry through it, but I think
Hey.
like generally speaking, I would keep your 7.
Am I,
Double Lily.
am I fetching basic forest or not?
Yes.
I guess I can kind of afford to.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't get back to basics.
Yeah, at this point you can't play around it because you're so low on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying, in general, if you had more time.
Yeah, I don't hate that 7. I might have like kept it, but I was just mostly panicking.
Plus the mana, and those 3 cards are really good in this matchup, and you want to draw.
I have like Assassin's Trophy to deal with, like a back to basics or a Jace or something.
Yeah.
Lilies to deal with their little piddling creatures.
That's okay. That's where we're learning. I probably went to time most of my first matches with this deck too, so. And I'm also like, it's hard to not go to time when you're talking through stuff. So.
Oh yeah, it's hard enough not going time like playing Death and Taxes for the 900th time while I'm on stream. Yeah. And then when I stream a totally new deck and also talking to a second person, trying to talk to a chat. Looks like we're getting back to basics.
Yeah, that's pretty
oh,
bad.
Nice. We're not. Oh, we're getting clicked? Sure.
That's fine.
I think I just let this happen, right? I don't really care if they take my charm. I could, like, charm kill it, but...
Yeah, I don't think you
I
try.
think I just want this Loam, but they're going to take it. But if they take it, we're drawing more towards land, so then we can just charm the click out of the way. Or if we draw land, we can just like Lily it or something.
If they don't take this Loam, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because then we can hit land drops.
I would take the Loam if I were them.
I think I would too. Because otherwise, if they like take the charm, they get to hit me with click once, but we Loam back the Verdant, and then we can like Lily the click. We just have infinite land drops.
They might take charm with your name in their hand.
Yeah. Yeah, they took. Oh, we can P-fire it instead of charming it.
Yeah, I would just do it now.
And now? I was gonna wait until like if they played back to basics, just do it on end step, just take 3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If they back to basics, may want to be able to charm it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I would not do it until we're on step. Then.
Yeah. Like Jace, that's horrifying. Oh, that's horrifying. Fate sealing me, rude.
At least the guy knows how to play Jace against Loam. In my mind, you always fate seal first if you're playing against a punishing fire deck.
Yeah, makes sense. Am I still punishing firing this click? I mean, it's not. I don't think punishing firing against Jace once is going to make any headway.
Yeah, I would. Unfortunately. This also plays into surgical. We don't have the time to care about that.
Oh, well, that doesn't help me cast Liliana.
No. You either leave up Charm or you just play another Chalice on one.
I can play another Chalice on one. I can always charm next turn, because I'll keep my Badlands up.
Yeah.
But I think this Jace is just going to run away with the game. But
You're fine. You have outs. You have.
Yeah, and we have cards that we could draw. They're brainstorming, alright. Oh, well, that's horrifying.
Oh, well, he just has it, man. That happens.
I guess that's a reason to not play a Caracas. Them's the breaks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Arcane, you're right. You can't surgical Chalice.
Oh, yeah. It is true.
Oh, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Oh, wow, I just got a bazillion follows that I just Twitch just didn't notify me of. I'll get to them in a second.
Oh, it's funny because I posted on the Facebook group that I was streaming, so you might have some Loam players walking.
So we super dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Which sucks. I mean, I think part of it is that your 5 is pretty weak.
Yeah.
You also had cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the future, you keep that 7.
Yeah. I don't think that 7 would have... I mean, obviously, like, there are a lot of, like, draws that could have happened, but... Like, so that 7, we get clicked on turn 3, we have double Lily, they take the Assassin's Trophy, because they're leading up with a bunch of Planeswalkers, and we have, like, Lilies versus Jace Gideon, but obviously we have, like, we have more resources, because we have, like, 4 lands or something. We have double Lilies that they need to contend with.
I mean, I definitely think there's an argument to mulling that hand, but you were on the draw, that was my main reason.
Yeah, just because you have time to, like, just draw into other stuff. That would have kind of...
That's a tough matchup for your first game with Loam. It's, like, very grindy, and it's not the greatest matchup.
So, One Imperfect Dude, Nintendo Champ, and Eduardo Cress. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Alright. Yeah. The hand had Assassin's Trophy for Jace Arkin, but they also clicked me on turn 3, and if they have Jace as their follow-up, they're probably just going to take the... And they see that I have double Lily in my hand, they're just going to take the trophy, and then let me play Lily, Edict the click, and then just going to Jace me, and then it's Jace versus Lily.
Yeah, but you also didn't know you were going to draw.
Yeah.
You had, like,
We definitely had more options. It's just like that hand isn't like slam dunk. Oh, we suddenly have answers for that 7.
It sucks that you are short on time because I think it's like sometimes I wish there was like an option for people with their first time playing a deck to just have infinite time, but like, I don't know how it works.
Just play really slow. Just go into the just for funs.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a couple things. Like it's a grindier matchup. First time playing the deck. First time playing Moto in a week. And then
Yeah,
I always play slow on my streams, like the very first match of the day. So yeah, that's what it
I'm a
is.
little rusty with Loam because I've been playing so much D&D. So funny that we've now switched roles.
Yeah, I'm starting to play Loam. You're starting to play D&T.
Yeah. I think Loam is still like my #1 deck, but it's hard to play it on Moto because everybody's playing stuff that beats it. Molvis.
Yeah, this hand seems real mopey. Woof.
Uh,
They mold to 6. This hand's really good if we can find a second land. How many lands does this deck play?
27.
That's a lot.
You could keep and hope to not get punished.
Scry land at the top. I like keeping 1 land 6s, but that's because I play Death and Taxes. This deck has no castables in with a 1 land 6.
I don't know.
But
You feel lucky. I mean, it's reasonable. You play a lot of lands in the deck. The hand's pretty good if you get your second land draw.
I like it more than going to 5. I think. And
You do
before.
have to mold with this deck very aggressively, but I think like the hand's good enough to where you want to keep the second land. Also, I come from the Matsue school of like keeping bad hands and being there. That's what he does.
Oh, this is nope. Don't want that.
Yeah. So I lead with Keith and just pass.
This is not looking good for our hero. We got one more draw.
Great, draw second land.
Opponent also bottomed their scry. Maybe they'll also keep a greedy 6 and get punished. But they're also on the draw, so. We're gonna draw the maze. Oh god, Arkin, no. Hey, we did it.
Oh. Alright, got there. I would fetch Scrubland and play Library.
Makes sense.
Oh, also, I would just like to say that earlier today I played against Slivers with Death and Taxes. That is...
Oh no, Spell Pierce? Aw, boo.
That sucks. That, I might be the worst matchup ever in the history of
I think I've
matchups.
played against Slivers maybe once in my whole life. I think I won, but I'm not positive.
What? How did you even win that? I didn't see a possible way to win that matchup. Oh, look, Stoneblade.
Are we really playing against Stoneblade? What is this garbage?
I don't know, man.
Can we just draw like a black source so I can edict this thing? I guess I can just always Punishing Fire at worst case. So if we draw a land, we can eat Lily it, otherwise we just P-Fire it.
Oh, that's fine. You got all the removal. As long as he's not playing Wasteland, you're golden.
Yeah, or if they slam True Name and then we don't have a black source here.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. That's... oh. Alright.
Whenever you draw your third land, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, we have all these 3 drops to cast.
That was a risky keep, but
yeah, for sure.
Still, it's fine. I mean, if the library had resolved, you would have probably just won the game.
Alright, maybe we'll just like slam Jace and we can trophy it.
That'd be nice. Slam Jace, forcible the trophy it again. Down to 1 card.
Nice.
Hey, the perfect draw. Pass again. Someday, third land's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
Snap. I guess I should have bought back Punishing Fire like last turn.
Oh yeah, I've been spacing on that too.
I totally forgot about that.
Me too. It's weird not actually playing the game.
Yeah.
He'll definitely buy it back at the end of his turn.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't play like a Jace here.
Yeah. Nobody don't really care about the Snapcast range.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm not doing anything else with my mana, I might as well Punishing Fire down the snap.
Yeah, no, you could have been, definitely. I just like space on it.
Yeah. Get super punished if they like played True Name here, and then we drew our third land and we couldn't Lily Edict the True Name.
Yeah, then you just max punished.
Yeah.
But they don't. They're not gonna play True Name this turn. They're just gonna do that. It's fine.
Stoneforge, alright. Batter Skull again. Alright.
Oh, they brainstormed the Battle Skull back to the deck.
Yeah. Oh. This is kind of sad. If we had Punishing Fire up, we could have just Punished Fire the Stoneforge and played Bob. Bob probably died to a plow, though. Almost assuredly.
Yeah, I'm assuming Bob dies to plow. I would Punishing Fire the Stoneforge just so that they can't.
Yeah, Batter Skull me.
At least now they have to tap out for it.
Yeah. And then we can trophy it.
Yeah. It sucks that you're just not drawing lands. Sometimes this deck just... Honestly, I lose with this deck to myself more than to my opponents. So, that's like its biggest weakness. It's like sometimes, for whatever reason, you like draw all lands or you just don't draw any of your 27 lands.
Alright, this land Batter Skull. Maybe we'll draw a third land and we can like buy back this Punishing Fire too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Or Loam would be really good.
Nice.
This is pretty sad, I have to say. I would trophy the Batter Skull now, I guess.
Trying to make sure that I'm trophying the Batter Skull and not the token. No. Oh no, the Batter Skull's targeting the germ. Okay, I get it. I'm pretty sure I'm clicking on the Batter Skull.
I think you're fine.
Oh, fuck off, triggered ability.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Is Batter Skull terrible when you have two trophies in hand? It's kind of annoying because like if I didn't Punching Fire the Stoneforge, they could put in the Batter Skull and still have 3 up to pick it up. But this is also not great.
Yeah, so that's fine that he forced it.
Yeah.
If we manage to stay alive while we and draw lands, then we're pretty well off. Hey, I would Mox pitch that.
Oh yeah. Now we can. We can't trophy because they have 1,000,000 mana up, but we can like buy back Punishing Fires and such.
And we can trophy.
If we trophy the Batter Skull, they just pick it up in response, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm just like Punishing Firing the Snap, Edicting it next turn or something.
Yeah. I would love to play this Bob, but we just don't have a chance. He could also play Knight. They probably have...
Yeah, I don't love playing Knight when they haven't cast any removal spells yet.
At some point... Well... Gotta deal with this Batter Skull.
Council's Judgment, my Mox. Wow, rude. Hey, we can trophy the Germ now, though. Or trophy the Skull now.
Yeah, he probably has Counterspell, but you don't have a choice, really.
Yeah. We can trophy it and cross our fingers.
Yep.
Get him. I paid black. What do you want from me, Moto?
Welcome to Magic Online with Punishing Fire. It's a great time.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. Not quite dead.
Yeah. If we draw like third land, You like Lily, Edict it, and then die to a Snapcaster Mage.
This has been a pretty abysmal game as far as like your draws.
Ah, perfect. Gaddock Teague.
God, this is I'm sorry. I haven't drawn like this with this deck in a while.
Take that. Now how are they going to beat me?
See if they have the swords they've been having in their hand the whole
Dang.
game. Yeah, you're dead. That was just bad luck, man.
Alright, well, we're playing against Stoneblade again. I know how to sideboard against Stoneblade.
Yeah, so that was a pretty. You've had some pretty unlucky draws and some unlucky hands in both matches. So like, if you lose this match, try not to get too into like results-oriented thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, wow, sucks. I'm 0-2. Like,
Yeah, I'm totally fine with playing, especially because it's the first time I've ever played the deck. Just like playing it and not having like, oh, I didn't 3-2, I didn't like have a winning record. Deck sucks. Blah blah blah. Like, first time I played the deck, played some like very not super intuitive matchups, not very common matchups.
yeah, and also
And
like you've been drawing
yeah, had some bad beats.
throughout. Like, I have not seen you draw well once yet. So.
Like I streamed Miracles, I went 2-3. It's not like, and like I did have some bad beats in that one too, so it's not like Miracles suddenly terrible deck.
You had a really good Miracles player helping you.
I do hate Counterbalance though after that stream. Counterbalance whiffed, just like blind Counterbalance flips, just terrible. Just missed like 9 times or something.
Yeah, I refuse to play Blue in Legacy because it's stupid.
Counterbalance is unplayable garbage.
I much prefer casting things like Chalice of the Void and hoarding people.
Do you have a sideboard guide for your D&T list? I don't currently. I've been meaning to like get around to starting to write it, but sideboard guides are like pretty time intensive, and I just like haven't really found a time where I wanted to sit down and write it. But eventually, I will have one that comes out.
I can send you one for mine if you want. I mean, I just went over everything with Phil today, so I have a pretty good sense of my list and how I'm sideboarding. But I don't use John's list at all. So.
Yeah. I try to go like in depth on some of the matchups, not just necessarily like ins and outs and stuff. Just like you play strategies and.
Yeah, I don't play like Cleric or Spear Keeper, so. Yes.
Yeah, I would love to play.
Hand
does not seem very good.
No.
If one of these was a fetch land, would this be a keep?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you currently have 2 Loams that can't loam anything and 3 cards that you can't cast.
Yeah. His hand's much. It's kind of scary, but it's better.
Yeah, much better. You have turn 1 Chalice on 1, like auto keep that.
Yeah. Am I is it Grove or Bio that I'm playing?
It's hard because Grove is good in the matchup.
Yeah, but I want double black for like Lily.
You want double black for Lily, it depends on what your scry is too.
Oh, oops. Yeah, keep. I don't think I want that.
No. So yeah, pitch Grove, sadly.
Yeah.
That to like keep the Bayou. Also, Punishing Fire is worse post board because they often bring in Surgical. Although I guess you're chalicing on 1.
Forced it.
That'll happen. Yeah. I still think the hand was.
Yeah, I think his hand's still fine, especially on 6. He's right at the bottom. There's a chance we can find a land. Find a land. We just like play turn 2 Lily, have Golgari Charm for like a true name or something. Ooh, that's not terrible.
That's pretty cool. Cast that ASAP. You get to play with one of the most underrated cards in Legacy now. Library is, it's so good. Sometimes I want to splash green in D&T just for Library.
Library is pretty nuts. Alright, so I say yes to this draw trigger.
Yes.
And then I put back 2 cards, okay. Or up to 2 cards.
So I'm probably just casting Lily this turn.
I could, like, pay 4, keep the Loam, and discard to the Lily.
Yeah, I think you want to do that.
Put back
Um,
Caracas, play Forest,
yeah.
Lily,
Yep.
discard Loam.
Yep. I honestly don't care if they surgical loan, so.
So put Caracas on top,
Yep. Pay
and
4
pay
life
4
for
life to keep
force.
in hand.
Yeah. With library, the general rule is that unless you're playing against an aggro deck where you're probably taking out library anyway, you almost always want to be paying at least 4.
Yeah. Force gets back to basic, yeah, for sure. Also, Caracas is just, like, not really good to have in play in this matchup. It's just doesn't really produce a lot of helpful colors.
Now you have the fun time of having Loam in the graveyard and library in play.
It's just if you loan back the if you dredge back the Loam, you just don't get to put it back, right? You just have to pay 4 for your other 2 cards.
Yes.
But if you have 3 dredgers, you just keep them all for free, I think. I forget how that works, but not very common to be playing library and having 3 cards with dredge in the graveyard.
No, yeah, it's not common at all.
Am I edicting this snap? I guess obviously it depends on what I draw. I think I am dredging
Yeah.
Loam, right?
Yes. Because you have the Crockets on top that you don't want.
Yeah, and also like we could buy back Grove if we find a Punishing Fire and stuff like that.
Yep.
All right. Oh god. All right.
We'll do that first.
We get 3 lands, nice. Then we let this
And then
happen.
these cards are you have to pay life for either of these.
Hey, Punishing Fire.
Also good.
Pay life for Punishing Fire, so I can kill this snap plus the Lily. Or cast the Loam, discard or Loam, play land, Punishing Fire plus Lily, discarding a land that I get back, right?
Yeah. I guess you put the Grove on top.
Yeah. So then I cast Loam.
The issue is if he forces the Loam, so it's debatable to maybe keep the Grove, but so I'd get Grove, Caracas, and Heath. Yeah, you can force, that's good.
Play like
Uh,
Grove.
Um, yeah. I'd plus the Lily first.
Plus Lily first. Probably doesn't matter too much. Discard the Caracas again.
Yeah, because the Heath lets you shuffle if you need to.
Yeah. I think you can also put Loam back on top of library if you dredge it. No, because if you dredge it, you haven't drawn it for turn or something like that, so you can't put it.
If you dredge it, you don't have a choice to put it back.
Yeah, you're not allowed to put it back.
It's a replacement effect, so.
Because Sylvan Library says you have to have like put back cards you have drawn this turn. You haven't drawn the card you dredged.
I would dredge again next turn because you want to try and find Wasteland.
We also have a Grove on top that we don't really want to draw. Also, yeah, Wasteland's looking really good right now. Jace.
Jace,
Sure.
that's fine.
Brainstorm. Can we kill? I don't think we have enough mana to kill it.
Actually, maybe you don't dredge because you've got the Grove on top. If you draw the Grove, you can play it and Punishing Fire the Jace twice.
Can it? Oh, yeah. Buy it back. Punishing Fire. Oh, no, I'm 1 mana off. Because I have to buy it back twice.
Right, you're right. Well,
I don't hate that, though. Because we can just, like, discard the Windswept.
yeah.
Just, like, more mana efficient. So don't dredge.
Well, the Windswept gets you a second red source, which is nice, but you also want the second Grove.
Well, the Grove is going to be a red source.
Yeah, I guess just don't dredge this turn and see what you...
Let's see what we hit on the Sylvan as well. We don't know our bottom 2 cards here. Oh, whoops. Oh, do I have to cancel for each? That's the worst. That was Chalice on one.
Yeah. You want to play Chalice on one this turn plus the fetch, and so I would, and you have to discard Heath to Lily. So I put the Grove on top
Mm-hmm.
again, and then pay 4 for. Yeah.
God, this deck is madness.
Yeah. Takes a while to get used to. I'd plus first.
All right.
Pitch Heath. Play Chalice on one with Forest and Bayou.
And then end of turn, I can buy back Punishing Fire. Punishing Fire the Jace.
Yeah. Yep. You also have a Lily ult that's available if he doesn't deal with it.
And I can fetch away this Grove on the top of my deck.
Yeah, I guess that might have been, maybe we wanted the second.
Yeah, maybe I wanted my Grove. Grove is good with Punishing Fire. He's brainstorming again, so I can't just kill this Jace unless they have like Surgical.
Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of getting a second red source than the second Grove, but that might have been wrong.
So what am I fetching here?
You want to get probably Tiger or Badlands.
Aw, bye Lily.
Is he targeting Lily? That's fine.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's hitting Lily or Chalice. Lily, okay.
Yeah, the Lily's gonna ult. Alright, as long as he doesn't have Surgical, he should be fine. I guess that was a reason to get 2 Groves, right?
I'd fetch for Badlands.
First or after?
Well,
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, right?
No. You're protected from Surgical because of Chalice.
Oh, yeah, duh. So now we just get to kill this Jace.
Yep.
Am I dredging this turn?
Um.
Because I don't know what's on top of my deck. And we don't have the Lily, so we don't need to discard to it anymore. I do want to find Wasteland, but it's like a really slow thing.
I wouldn't dredge.
Yeah.
Let's see what you draw. You can put unwanted cards back on top and dredge next turn.
Ooh, Queen Marchesa. Just put back Grove Mox Diamond. Oh, I'm not casting Queen Marchesa this turn, but it would let me dredge away my bad cards.
Yeah, put those back. Actually, I would cast.
Oh yeah, I could just attack the Jace.
Yeah.
We even.
So I'd put Mox and Grove back.
Get punished by like exactly Snapcaster Mage block.
P-Fire the Jace now, and then leave up Golgari Charm, and wait to cast Marchesa.
Yeah.
In case he has Snapcaster to take Monarchy. Just pass here.
Yep. Opponent has 2 cards left. They do have back to basics, okay.
Oh,
Well,
you have Charm.
yeah. I was wondering if they had back to basics with the Volk Double Tundra.
I would Charm that now.
Yep.
Now you're really far ahead if this resolves.
So just dredge because we have 2 bad cards on top?
Yeah. And you can also, you want to be casting Marchesa this turn, probably?
I could like Loam into Marchesa, right?
Yeah, I would do that.
Go back Grove. Windswept.
You want the top, so Crocus or Savannah? Crocus, because you have Marchesa.
Oh, that's true.
doesn't matter. Just yeah, that's fine.
This mana is just madness. Let's play the Grove.
Yeah.
Black, red, white, colorless. I'm just attacking, right? I don't really care if the last card in the hand is Snapcaster.
Yeah. Because if they might get Monarchy for one turn, but you can like
Yeah.
fire it.
And yeah, we get a token. Oh god.
Cancel.
Oh yeah, we have a Abrupt Decay.
Lots of decay. Yep.
Well, this card is click. All right. It's a little bit more annoying, I guess, because we take 1 extra damage, but
You're gonna get 1 extra card out of this, which is, and you get the token.
yeah, we get a token. We get to P-Fire down the click, so.
You are at 7-4 now.
Should I dredge? We have like a land on top or something.
No. No, I wouldn't dredge because you want to see the 3 cards.
God, I hate this. I hate this so much.
Put the Bob and the fetch on top.
Oh, we're just gonna draw the Bob. Just P-Fire this.
Yep.
We do want to be wary of, like, we're at 4, like, flash threats killing us, but I'm just gonna start leaving a Punishing Fire now.
I would have played Caracas there first.
Yeah, I probably should have played Caracas there first, but I'll just play it post-combat. Get my Monarchy back. God, I hate all these draws with this stupid Life from Loam in my yard. Just dredge it and keep it in my hand so I stop getting that window.
You do, believe it or not, you get used to it eventually.
Snapcaster Mage resolves.
It's fine.
Council's judgmenting me. Should I pick up my Marchesa? Do I care? I already have Monarchy. We can't. We don't know he's targeting because it's Judgment. They could Judgment my Chalice.
Yeah, let him do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We already have Monarchy and we have this Assassin. Also, we can just Punishing Fire their face. Yeah, resolves. What would you like to vote for, opponent?
He has so many targets to choose from.
They're voting for Chalice. Alright, I will also vote for Chalice.
Makes sense. So, P-Fire the Snap here.
Yep.
You can auto-yield to these triggers, too, to make it faster.
Oh, it's nice. My opponent conceded. We did it.
Oh, what a nice guy.
I didn't have to go through the painful process of Sylvan Library plus Monarchy plus having a Dredge card in Graveyard.
You can see how crazy this deck can get, but you can also see how, like, super far ahead you were.
Yeah, the game was over a couple turns ago. It's just a matter of, like, going through the motions, and the more you play the deck, obviously, like, the more adept you become at going through those motions quicker and quicker.
It gets easier, yeah.
The game was over some turns ago.
I would still keep it the same.
Oh, I didn't board in this last hope. I forgot about that. What did I cut? Oh, I cut the Mazavith. There we go.
Yeah. I think I would run that.
You hate drawing cards. I hate drawing cards when there's, like, a mandatory thing for Moto to pop that pops up. Would you like to dredge for this one? What about this one? What about this other one that you're drawing? But I understand that it's the best way to do it.
So you can yield to the P-Fire triggers, which makes it go a little quicker.
Yeah. Well, there are probably a couple triggers that I can yield to that I was not. It's slow, but it's, like, good. We have a lot of good cards, right?
I keep this, yeah. You can get Scrubland with the Heath, you have Loam, you have Chalice, you have an Answer to True Name, you have a Knight. I wish your opponent would mulligan once. It's like not happened.
Just Windswept Pass? Am I fetching up Basic Forest to play around back to basics?
No, just play the fetch and pass for now.
Yeah.
You don't have to fetch right away, but
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking like next turn. I'm gonna like go either Bayou or Grove. I'm gonna go Grove into Chalice.
Uh,
So
so you go.
I'll have Forest Bayou to Golgari Charm if he turn 3 slams back to basics.
Yeah, you want to go Bayou fetch forest.
Or this makes things a little bit more awkward, but not greatly. Although, notably, if I fetch Forest here, I can't cast Lily on a Last Hope on curve, but I don't think I'm going to in the face of Stoneforge Batterskull,
Yeah, you
so...
might want to get. It's hard because you want to get scrubland, but you also don't want to get hosed by back to basics. So
I don't think I'm playing this Last Hope anytime soon, although I would be playing Knight.
yeah, I think you want to get forest so you don't die. You also have life from the loam, so that's fine.
Yeah. So Forest, Grove, Chalice?
Bayou.
Well, Bayou Chalice lets me not... I can't Golgari Charm after that, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess Grove.
We just need to be able to... We need to deal with a Batterskull, which isn't exactly the hardest thing in the world.
Batterskull's fine. It'll hit you maybe once or twice, but it's not that bad.
Especially if we have Chalice on 1, Knight gets just a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Um...
I would probably cast Loam here to get back your white source.
I could cycle Barrenmore, then Loam?
I would Loam now. I would Loam now, play the Heath, and leave up cycle.
Okay. Yeah, oh, that's fair, yeah.
He'll get a hit in with Batterskull. You don't really care. It's like his worst card against you.
And just fetch Scrubland in a turn.
Yeah.
There's Batterskull, sure.
Fine. Don't forget to cycle. I would cycle the Loam.
Dredge back the Loam. Ooh, never mind. I'm not cycling anymore. He's back to basic and leaving himself with 1 basic.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess you don't cycle now.
I need to Golgari Charm this, but I'll Golgari Charm it like next turn after he doesn't untap 2 lands. Take another 5.
Yeah.
I guess it could be planning to just clock me for 5 a turn. I don't think I want this.
No.
Ooh, nice.
It's a good draw.
Oh yeah, my opponent's not gonna have lands up, so we can just play Bayou Pass.
Yeah.
And then I can Golgari Charm this, untap, trophy the skull. As long as this Golgari Charm resolves. Which it very well may not.
Yeah, that's the scary part, right? At least you have the trophy.
Yeah, but then we're all still like getting murdered by this Batterskull.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as you're alive.
Yeah.
So try to charm first.
Yep. If this resolves, I can cycle the Barrenmore.
Yeah, if this resolves, you're good.
Aw, force.
That's not good. So now untap. Don't dredge.
Ooh. Can't cast this yet, but we can blow up the Batterskull next turn. We have the same plan. Assassin Trophy the back to basics, Knight of Autumn the Batterskull.
Yeah, I would play out the Barrenmore. Don't cycle it.
Yeah, just
play it tap.
It's awkward if my opponent plays a land, then they'll have 3 mana to save the Batterskull, which is really bad for me, but... I don't think I can afford to, like... We need to hope my opponent doesn't hit a land drop this turn, or if they do, they use it to cast something. And obviously
Yeah.
they don't have another force. Cast a spell? They're not going to cast a spell. Ooh, they're casting a spell. EE on 0, sure.
Yeah, you're gonna blow up the chalice. That's fine. You have another one.
Cast a...
Well, hope this resolves. Fetch scrubland here.
Yep. Pretty please.
If they have a counter spell, you're probably dead.
Yeah, maybe I should have done it in draw step so they couldn't play the land for, like, literal counterspell.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't matter. But now they have 3 mana to save their Batter Skull, which is really bad for me.
Yeah. It's true. It's a good draw. So you have this Knight on them.
I could
pick the batters.
I could Knight the Batter Skull, they pick it up. I Abruptly the Stoneforge, they pay 5 mana for the Germ. Lets me deploy, like, Knight plus Chalice or something to protect it.
Yeah, I would cast the Knight on them first. See what they do. You really want this Reliquary to resolve, because that's how you're stabilizing.
So, attempt to shatter the Batter Skull.
Yeah, you could also, like, make it a 4/3 to block the Batter Skull, but I think you just want to shatter it, make him pick it up.
Yeah, I could decay the E if he bounced it, but I don't really care because we have another Chalice.
Yeah. That's true. It makes it so that you can't both pick up the Batter Skull and blow up the Chalice in the same turn.
Yeah, he picks it up. That's fine. Now we can decay the Stoneforge.
You're pretty fine right now, unless he plays a True Name.
We're okay.
No True Name.
Alright, they popped the... Alright, cool. So they're not deploying Batter Skull this turn, which is good for me.
Yeah, they're just gonna cantrip here.
We can just Chalice on 1 into Knight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're just getting all their 1-drops out of their hand while they can.
Yeah. I didn't realize they had 7. How do they have 7 cards in hand?
Oh, they're in the middle of a brainstorm here. So they have 5 cards in hand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And they picked up the Batter Skull.
Yeah. I still don't want to dredge, I don't think.
Nope.
Knight versus Lily. I don't know. I don't actually know which one's better.
Play the Chalice on 1 first.
Plow the Knight in response. Yep. I think I want Knight. Because Knight without Summoning Sickness seems like it's actually helpful. We don't have any P-Fires, though, but... And we also said put out the Maze of Ith, but... And like start wastelanding them.
Yeah.
I think I like Knight here more, but...
I definitely would play Knight here. You want to get it active.
Oh, Knight's... Yeah, Knight's only a 3/3 right now, but we can make it a lot larger. We can start, like, dredging Loam and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knight's better if Chalice resolves. Yeah, that's the plan. Knight by itself already blocks the Batter Skull. Oh, they disenchanted my Chalice. And they're gonna plow the Knight. Yep.
What do you have? I would...
Probably not dredge.
Not dredge.
I think all of our good draws are non-lands.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty good draw. Is it just
Now you
double...
play both.
Yeah, double Lily time?
Lead with Last Hope.
Yeah, because it's the bait spell. We can't buy anything back. Nothing's dead.
Nope.
Loam is a good draw. So, yeah. Plus... Yeah, Yeah, Loam. So now we can actually, like, Loam's not horrible anymore, right?
Yeah, I might dredge next turn.
It also helps us, like, if we dredge into creatures, we can use Last Hope to buy them back, too.
Yep. Yeah, your only concern right now is clock again, which sucks. But...
Yeah. But I actually feel like we might be able to end this game. We can even just, like, Edict a Batterskull if they cast it. Oh, well. Which one are they voting for? Veil, sure. Now we start dredging Loam.
Drawn quite well.
Not.
No. That's debatable.
Hey.
I still want to be taking draws here, I think.
Pretty good draw.
Yep. You just have so many good draws in your deck that... Like, P-Fire is really good, but so are all your Planeswalkers.
Oh, they discarded the Batterskull. What's the last card in hand?
I don't know. Must be good. Council's Judgment Part 2. Jace.
Snapcaster, Council's Judgment, maybe?
Yeah. They are at 29.
Yep, Snapcaster Mage.
It's fine. You can kill it with Lily.
Yep, 29 doesn't beat infinite zombies.
Yep. They're naming Veil.
Yeah. Still not loaming.
No.
Hey, that's a good draw. Hopefully they can't answer my last hope. You are literally the last hope, Liliana.
I would not draw here. Or, I mean, I would not dredge here.
Yeah. Hey. Some good draws. We've...
Yeah, like I said, you have so many good draws in your deck.
Yeah, we are running pretty hot here. Grove's actually our only red source, which is a little bit awkward, but...
It's fine.
I'm just still going to Punishing Rather Snap.
Yep.
In
Like
response to the Brainstorm?
Yeah, in response. Don't let him Brainstorm first.
Yeah.
You really need to ult this Lily.
Yeah. I mean, hope this Brainstorm doesn't find, like, another answer to this Liliana. Now it's time to dredge for reds. Yeah, I didn't actually think about that, but not having a red source is a little bit awkward, but...
If Lily survives, I would dredge.
Well, if Lily survives, I think we just win.
If you can deal him 30 damage in 3 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, Lily makes a lot of zombies really fast. Is this back to basics? Sure. Oh, true name. Well, that's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't know if Lily races true name.
Now you need to draw.
Because we need to find, like, our other Golgari Charm or our third Liliana the Veil.
Or Knight something.
Yeah, something to increase the clock.
Notably, our opponent's drawn very well. But I guess that's what happens when you play blue.
Snapcaster for just a cantrip? Sure. We can Assassin's Trophy this Snapcaster if we need to delay them on clock.
Yeah. You also have zombies for days to block it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because you're going to ult.
Alright, so our one Charm, one Liliana, I think, to beat this true name? Nope, not yet.
Put out the Grove. You can also P-Fire the Snap, too.
Yeah, that's true.
The true name was a very unfortunate draw for you.
Maybe I just trophy this Snapcaster to gain them less life?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, I think that's fine. You just need to do something fast.
Oh, that's fair. I also think we are pretty dead unless we top deck an answer to the stream. I think we are just, like, stone dead. No,
have the time.
Yeah, I think we're just on like the one outer or two outer.
That's unfortunate. The fact that they had like double answer immediately to both your lilies sucks.
Assuming no bull. Yeah, I don't. I think they're just blue-white Stoneblade, like with like Pyroblast or something. I don't think they're like Jeskai Stoneblade or anything.
And you had to use the charm for back to basics earlier.
Two's the same as one, right?
Yeah. It's not gonna make a difference. Fetch Dryad Arbor.
I was gonna fetch a red source.
Yeah, that's not you. It's not gonna matter unless you draw it out.
This is only important if we draw our two answers to True Name here.
Yep.
Come on, deck. Dang.
Oh, that sucks.
I think one turn off of lethal too. One turn off of like massively over lethal.
Yeah, it's lame because he found the True Name off his brainstorm that last turn. It was just like one of the top 3 cards, and it was pretty much the only card in his deck that lets him have a shot at winning. So, I mean, it's magic, I guess. He also had like double Council's Judgment earlier in the game, or like Council's Judgment, Snap Council's Judgment.
Alright, 1 second. I need to get. What else do you need?
Regular tape.
Where is it? Oh. Would it have made more sense to reanimate the knight to gain life? Would have been one to two more turns if he hit Lily more. I think he wouldn't have like went after the Lily, right? He would have just like attacked my face like he did. 3-turn clock. I think there's no knight in the yard. Also, he Sword Splasher is both the knights, or I guess one of the knights and a Knight of Autumn. But yeah, we didn't have a Knight of the Reliquary in the yard anyway. But I think if I like minus the Lily to buy back the Knight of the Reliquary instead. Oh, reanimate the Knight to gain life. Like reanimate the Knight of Autumn to gain life. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It would, but at the same time, that buys a turn, but it also like takes 2 turns off of us Lily ulting, right? And the Lily ult was our clock. I'm just gonna start the next. Yeah, I think like once he drew the, or I guess once he killed my second Liliana, we had 1 Liliana left in the deck and a second Golgari Charm. Just like things didn't line up. Time for the old 0-2 into the 3-2. I wonder if this hand's keepable. This hand is turn 2 Liliana, but just a ton of lands? Is this like good enough? We have Punishing Fire into Lily? It's like okay. I don't know if it's super good. If one of these lands was Grove, I think I would snap this off. Well, that's pretty strong though. Do I even wanna run out Mox Diamond? Just leave up 2 lands here. I guess if they're like on Delver or Death and Taxes, I'm gonna regret not doing that. And there's no reason to not. Maybe I'm supposed to aggressively mulligan these hands. Oh, also, Eduardo Cress. I forget if I thanked you. I think I did. And Chivase, thanks for the follow. And the sub. Thanks for the sub, Chivase. I'm gonna keep this hand before our Loamerboy gets back. Then I'm gonna go Windswept Mox Diamond go. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to conceal information more than I want to hold up Punishing Fire. Aren't a lot of decks that play a 1-drop on 1.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
I kept a bad hand, don't worry.
No, it's fine. This hand is not awful.
This hand doesn't actually seem great. Yeah, it didn't seem very great. Well, drawing this land makes it a lot worse.
I wouldn't have kept this, but that's okay.
No wonder you wanted to conceal everyone. Yeah, exactly. I only get to keep bad hands when the good players are gone.
Forest. Oh.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna fetch a forest with this next one.
Yeah. Pitch the Taiga.
Taiga's the worst land in the deck.
Savannah is.
Oh.
But Taiga's second worst.
Wow, that just snap resolved, huh? Discarding Badlands?
Yeah, you want the fetch for the fact that you can fetch
Yeah.
Dry Arbor and stuff.
Oh yeah, Dread Arbors. Pitch Caracas. Are we just playing against Stoneblade again? God damn it!
That would be hilarious. I haven't played against I think this is funny. I've played 700 matches with Loam. I've played Blue White Blade 4 times total.
God damn it, we're just playing Stoneblade again.
Played Stoneblade 3 times in one league. I blame this all on Arkin, if he's still here. Possibly if you haven't.
Yeah, I was waiting. He floated mana. I wanted to go to main too.
I guess you're discarding the fetch with the punch there.
Yeah.
But you kind of want the land, but it's whatever. Maybe you'll beat the Stoneblade deck the third time.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. I really thought you were gonna win last match. You just had that true name and this last ditch brainstorm.
I'm so mad if we're just playing. We could be playing against Miracles that has a Crocus in it. There's hope. There's hope that we're not playing against Stoneblade a third time.
Either way, you're playing against another back to basics deck, which is really annoying.
Yeah. We have a good back to basic start. We have Diamond Basic.
Where are all the Eldrazi post players?
I put a miss their land drop. Nice. Oh no, I wastelanded them. Never mind.
I don't know.
Possibly discard Bayou.
Well, I'm wondering why our opponent kept his hand, but
Yeah, I don't really know what they had going on.
I don't know. I feel like this is Blade, but it could be Miracle still.
It could be Miracles that just has like a random Crocus to try to like hedge for sneak or something.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. It's fucking Blade again! God damn it! At least I could just get to kill his true name.
Yeah. Way to play a true name right into Lily. I have never seen... Your luck is amazing, John, really. Sack that true name.
Yeah, you can have that one in the graveyard, buddy. I'm so mad that we're just playing... Do I play this land? No, right? No reason to. Can fetch Dried Arbor, get in for beats.
Yeah. Keep it in your hand now.
Yeah.
Play me. That's Dried Arbor.
Yeah, if we draw like a 3-drop next turn, I'd rather cast the 3-drop and discard the Heath.
Good news is now you're in the O2 Stoneblade bracket, so less skilled opponent, perhaps.
I'm so mad that we just played against Blue White Stoneblade 3 times in a row. Worst.
Magic touch, man. You've almost played it as many times as I have ever in all my 700 matches in 1 week. Very impressive.
You can't wait till you play nothing but Stoneblade all league. Yeah, we're just gonna play like 5 straight matches against Stoneblade. Gonna be so salty. Hey, we drew the Dried Arbor. Great.
Awesome.
Would I just rather have a Dried Arbor than a Heath? Would I rather just not play the Dried Arbor?
You already have all your mana set up, but I would probably... I I just pitched the Dryad Arbor. It's really not
Dried Arbor's
that
pretty
amazing.
terrible. Goodbye, Dried Arbor.
The fact that you drew it's funny.
Hey, they discarded Force. Cool. Whatever.
Hands enthralling. Dude,
Oh, we can Punishing Fire the Snapcaster Mage. Nice. Oh, I have 6,
now.
oops. Nope, I have 6. It's too late.
No.
I'll give them some hope.
It's fine. Just.
I'm Punishing Fire when they attack. If they counterspell my... I don't even know how sad I am about this, if they did, like, counterspell Punishing Fire. Because they could, like, Spell Pierce it, and I'd be kind of annoyed.
F6 punished.
We're gonna get...
If they force this, it's pretty good.
If they force this, it's just hilarious.
Yeah. I guess here's the utility. I said Dryad was useless, but it would have been nicer.
Block Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah. Might have been correct to play it out.
Oh, they're forcing that? Pitching... Wait. They just pitched a counterspell to the force... Someone want to explain to me what just happened?
I don't know.
Maybe is the last card in hand Trine Nemesis or something? They really just want to cast it here?
You can blame me if they cast your name and I didn't tell you to play Dryad Arbor.
Stoneforge is kind of shitty.
Yeah. But they're not.
Can we draw something? Hey, that is technically something. Wait, they just chose not to. Oh yeah, because I can plus the lily and get rid of their equipment. I could like Teague and just like plus the lily.
Yeah, I'd play T Keith plus.
If they attack Snapcaster or Lily, just trade. I can Edict away the Stoneforge or something.
Yeah, now it makes me look like an idiot for not telling me to play Arbor.
For not having a Dryad Arbor in play.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, attacking both the Lily? I can just eat the Stoneforge, right?
Yeah. Her opponent's playing very interestingly.
Yeah. Chalice on one? Chalice on one.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the most amazing draw at this point in the game.
Oh, I can't cast Chalice. I have a Teague in play.
Plus, I don't think you care.
Yeah, I don't care. Wow, they pitched to Fairy. All right. Ambitious Stoneblade deck.
This might not be Stoneblade. This might be like.
They have True Name and Stoneforge.
Yeah, I just don't know why you're playing to Fairy and Stoneblade.
Yeah. I guess I'm just blocking, right? Teague's pretty worthless.
It's pretty good if they top deck a Jace, but like, whatever. You play that out.
Yep. I'm just playing.
Those little dudes.
This is a game of Magic that I've played.
Yeah, it's a fun time. You're just gonna sit here with your Liliana and
Hey, look at that.
cast that thing. You haven't even gotten to see the fun parts of Neither Query.
This night's at 10-10. Jesus, this game's gone on so long and nothing has happened. Nice, they conceded. We did it. My bad hand did it. We finally won a game 1 against Stoneblade.
Now you can have the fun time of sideboarding a third time the same way.
Nice. I'll remember to bring in the Loyana the Last Hope for game 2.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I think I did it right this time. God.
You did.
Fucking 3 for 3 on this goddamn matchup. At least I didn't play D&T today. Like, D&T and you go into 3 Blue-White Stoneblade decks, I'd hate myself. At least with Loam you have a better chance.
Is that a bad matchup for D&T?
Yeah, it's just like the True Name GTA deck. The only True Name GTA deck in the format.
Yeah.
Like you can deal with a true name, but it's so hard to beat a GT, and just it's not terrible, but I found it just like if they have their true name draws and not their like bad miracles hand draws, then you just get like flattened.
I found True Name to be pretty easy to combat with D&T because you can race it with like flyers plus sword or whatever.
Yeah. True Name's not
Like
the end of the world. This is the only deck in the format that plays both True Name and GT, which is just
yeah, it's annoying that you're running into 3 straight True Name decks because there's really not that much True Name right now, and this deck is bad against True Name. So
yeah.
it's frustrating. Especially like that last game was really frustrating because it was his like only outer, and he
Yeah,
just like
we had our opponent like super dead to rights, like not a
yeah.
lot of cards that could dig them out of that hole.
Yeah, and it was right on time too because
Yeah, it
he
was
had you on.
exactly one turn too late, or one turn too late for us.
Yeah, happens. That's magic.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think you played. I think you played that last match better for sure. So,
Uh, seems like a
just
keep,
get a,
right?
get a library and a Loam. I keep this, and you're on the draw.
Yeah, just go like fetch land pass.
Roll. Yep. Or waste. I would waste him if he plays out of Tundra.
It depends on like what they're doing on
No.
turn one here. Ooh, a Bob.
Yeah, just play a fetch out.
Let's see what my opponent does turn two. They're leaving up mana. So they've shown us that they have counterspell in their deck.
Yeah.
I could just cast Loam here, right?
I'd rather cast a Bob or a library.
I just like don't want to cast something into counterspell that's like actually useful if it gets counterspelled. My opponent like deliberately made the choice of doing nothing this turn, and if we just like make them do nothing with their mana, then that's fine with me.
I guess that's true. I still think you play one of them, but you could also, I guess you could also play out the other fetch twice in Loam.
Yeah, that was my plan. Just fetch for like Bayou Forest.
Yeah.
I especially don't want to get the Sylvan countered, because Sylvan seems really good. I don't want to just walk it into a counterspell.
Yeah, if they counter your Loam here,
And that's just
pretty happy.
amazing, yeah. I guess we have to move to discard, though. Didn't really factor that one into the equation. Surgical my Loam? Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't care about that at all, actually.
Yeah, that's fine. What, am I discarding a Wasteland?
Yes.
Yeah. They get to take my other Loam and look at my deck.
Yeah.
That was a good turn. That was a productive turn.
Yeah, I love it when my opponent surgical's Loam. It's like, cool, you're not playing against lands, but it's fine.
Now if they like slam Trame or even like cast a Stoneforge or something, there's an opening for Sylvan. Yeah. So now Sylvan can get down unless they have exactly Force. They did grab Batterskull, but Batterskull's not necessarily scary. We can leave up Trophy too if we really need to.
I don't know why my opponents always get Batterskull. That's a good draw. So I would play
Library fetch land.
Yeah. Now you have 2 ways to deal with. I guess Johnny doesn't tap Batterskull.
Yeah.
Since he let that library resolve, I assume he doesn't have Force of Will. Unless he's like saving it for. He might have Counterspell.
Yeah. I assumed they had Counterspell when they Lich left up 2 mana, so this might be like Counterspell your Assassin's Trophy.
It's a good draw.
Ooh. A lot of goodies here.
So I would take 8.
Yeah, I was considering that. Just it lets me do a lot of different things in this turn.
Yeah. You take 8 here. I would start by punishing fire Stoneforge.
To fetch like Badlands. Oh no, Mox Diamond. I guess.
Yeah, play Mox, pitch Wasteland.
This forces the action on the Batter Skull. So we can try to trophy it and probably get our trophy counter spelled.
Yeah, I think that the Lily is the card you want more to resolve.
Yeah.
So,
So just walk the trophy into the counter spell.
yeah, I would play out another fetch.
What's... Oh yeah, I don't know what the top card of my deck is, so...
And then I guess I pass.
I guess tie... Another buy? I don't know what I want to fetch, actually.
It doesn't matter. It's not dry harbor. So yes, counterspell.
Yeah.
I have a fetch land, so you could technically block with Arbor if you want.
Well, yeah, we are at 9. That is pretty low. And then we can untap and edict the germ or whatever.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know that you care that much this turn. I guess you do. I don't know if it matters.
Going to 5 seems kind of scary.
Yeah.
I suppose I could have bought back a
Yeah.
Punishing Fire if I wanted.
Safe. Right.
They're leaving up 4 mana, which is... They're not leaving up Snap Counterspell, though, so...
Put Lily and Marchesa back.
Yeah. Thanks for the 1 bit. Please please call control. Cat, what are you doing? Get over here, cat. Just play Grove Lily. Cross my fingers.
Yeah. I guess maybe it would have been better to put Grove back on top and play Bob, but...
Oh, I can actually play Scrubland Bob and Lily.
Yeah, the problem with playing Bob now, though, is you're going to take 4.
Oh, right, because the top card's... that makes sense. So I don't really want to play Bob this turn.
No. But I would try to cast Lily. So since you're not playing Bob, just play Grove.
So I can buy back Punishing Fire, yeah. This could be like just Snapcaster to eat the Edict.
Yeah, but you still have to do it.
Yeah. Also, we have second Lily to Edict it again, and they have to use their attack on the Lily instead. Well, they don't have to, but they might. Oh, they're going to Surgical... Oh, no, they can't Surgical my P-Fire. Because we have the Grove up, so that's cool. Okay.
Our opponent may not know this interaction, or he may have to double Surgical.
Nope.
This doesn't know. Okay.
Are you running New Vraska? I am running a New Vraska. Please call control. I've yet to cast it, but there's one on the sideboard.
It's in our deck right now. It'd be a good draw.
Hopefully they'll attack the Lily here. That'd be nice.
They probably won't.
Yeah. But they've done a lot of worse plays this game. Hey, they're attacking the Lily. Yes.
Wow. Okay. I should have had you play Bob last turn though. I wasn't thinking
Well,
because then that way you could have blocked it. Doesn't matter since they hit Lily.
So now we can set up the Bob, right?
Yeah.
Um,
So put
we,
Marchesa first,
yep.
and then Wasteland.
And now we have Punishing Fire if they have like another snap to try to eat the counter or to eat the Lily Edict.
Yep. Play out your scrub land before you eat it, so you don't have to use Grove to Punishing Fire.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, Queen went to the top of our library off library because we don't need to play it yet.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, I would just play Bob here since you have the Wasteland on top. Now you get to feel the power of Bob Library together.
I can always just Helix my opponent's face if I really need to gain life, so.
Don't care about that.
Yeah, you can have that Battle School back, opponent.
Please spend your turn casting Battle School, and it's fine.
We could literally just Punishing Fire it twice, worst case. Well, they have a lot of targets for that, so go ahead. Goodbye, Lily. Sure.
Yeah. You are a million miles ahead right now, so. Put the. I would. I don't think you want to take any more damage.
Yeah, for sure. Am I playing Marchesa or a Johnny this turn?
Johnny.
Yeah, just a Johnny tapping down a plane so they can't keep Council's Judgmenting me?
So actually, I put Marchesa on top first, and then Ghost Quarter. Because you're not going to cast Marchesa this turn.
Get him, Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, the seal still leaves up Grove. Plus Punishing Fire.
I would. If this resolves, I would tap down the island.
I wanted to tap down the planes for Council's Judgment, but...
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, they're gonna... Oh, sure. Deal. Resolves. Yeah. That Spell Pierce is good.
I'm thinking the island for True Name or Jace.
That's fair. True Name is much scarier than Council's Judgment.
You don't care about Judgment because you've got plenty of stuff going on.
Yeah. Low level feedback going on with the mics. Are you getting who are you getting echo? Chivase. Who's echoing?
I can turn mine down a little bit.
Brainstorm, sure. Yeah, I can't cycle Thicket here, or else I take 4, right?
Yeah, I can't cycle.
Yeah, because I have Ghost Quarter and the other thing on top.
I didn't even think about that. Should have left Marchesa on top.
Oh yeah, and then we... Resolves.
Don't care.
Alright, Bob resolves. Library trigger. Good. We have to take 2 now, at least. Just put back.
Put, I would...
I kind of want Knight more than Marchesa, just to kill them.
doesn't matter. You're so far ahead. I'll let you pick what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters what you do anymore.
Yeah. Win with a wet paper bag at this point.
Yeah. The only card you care about is True Name, so.
Yep. Which is kind of one of the reasons of why I want to just kill them with a gigantic Knight of the Reliquary.
I think you could have actually played both Knight and Marchesa this turn. Not that it really matters.
Oh yeah, I could have just like taken 4. Or I guess I could have just like
Yeah.
cycled Thicket even. I didn't even need to take 4.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
That's fine.
I guess now it's Marchesa time. I keep forgetting to stack to cycle. No, because I've stacked it so that I have Bob on top, and then Marchesa. I keep stacking, not thinking about this Tranquil Thicket.
No, just cycle. Your Bob's dead.
No, the Bob on top. Oh yeah, the Bob is literally dead. Yeah. Oh yeah, duh. They took my Bob off the boards, and I don't take damage. Ooh, Chalice. That's fun. I don't know if it's worth taking 4-4 though.
Probably not.
Yeah. 4 is a scary life total.
If you put the Chalice on top,
I mean, flip it off the Bob.
Yeah.
Red, white, black, colorless. Wait, no, what did I... Oh, there's a lot... Because we're going to draw the Chalice off the Marchesa, but then we're going to flip the land off the Bob. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
God.
that's fine.
This deck is confusing.
Welcome to why no one plays it.
So many things. So many, like, moving parts.
Yeah. Plus a Johnny.
Now I'm going to start targeting his planes. Just because
That's
they have 3 islands. Now I can take them off of Council's Judgment. Ah, True Name. It's like,
well, you have a Johnny to gain life.
Yeah, vaguely rude, but not particularly. At what point do I just start punishing firing their face?
Pretty soon.
Probably like last turn. Hey, we drew the Vraska. Look at that.
Draw. And so put back.
Oh, we have this Golgari trying to kill a True Name. Nice.
Yep.
Just put back.
Kills your Bob.
It kills my Bob, so I can. I'm gonna stack as if my Bob lives, right? Just in case they counter it.
I would put back the Chalice and then, well, yeah, put back Vraska first.
Oh, put back the Chalice then the Vraska, because we're gonna draw the Vraska from Monarchy.
Right, yeah, you're right.
So put back
Chalice and Vraska.
top. Cast the Golgari Charm.
Chalice on one first.
Oh, I guess.
Draw a Force of Will.
Oh, yep. Chalice on 1. Oh god, too many permanents. Green, black, whatever. Kill all your stuff. Kill all my stuff.
Swing with Marchesa.
Attack with 2/2 Marchesa.
Toss a Johnny on the plains. Play the fetch.
Draw the Vraska. We have other Chalice on top.
Enjoy winning the game?
Deal. Hey, they conceded. We did it. Look at that. We won. I think Armageddon here. Was there Armageddon next turn? I forget when Johnny ults.
Next turn, yeah, you can Armageddon.
Okay, yeah, they were super dead. We finally won. We We beat Stoneblade.
In my mind, I think we're 2-1 because I am annoyed that our opponent drew.
Oh, the true name, like the last turn.
Yeah.
Our opponent there played not the best.
No, that was the O2 Stoneblade bracket.
Yeah.
So
Time for Stoneblade round 4. Shh, don't jinx me, chat. Come on.
I've never seen anything like that. 3 Stoneblade decks in a row. It's very weird. Maybe we'll play not Stoneblade.
Nope, we're definitely playing against Stoneblade. I'm gonna mulligan as if this is Stoneblade.
Uh,
This hand seems really bad. Wait,
hell.
it's really
You have a turn
clunky.
one-
Oh no, we have a
Chalice
Grove.
on and a Bob.
Okay, and this hand is a lot better. I didn't see the Grove. I was looking at these lands, I was like, this hand is clunky as hell, but this Grove makes it, like, less shitty.
It's still not very good.
We're on the play, which makes, like, playing out Chalice or whatever better.
I think it's keepable because you can cycle more off pit.
Am I cycling more turn 1? Am I just going pit go?
Yep.
Alright. Hey, put them all again.
Yeah. I think this hand has enough going for it that I like it. But
Yeah, because we have like
and they multiply.
a cycle land and Loam and stuff.
Yeah.
And they mold to
There's also
5.
debate to just playing Baron more out and passing, but I like cycling more because you have Loam. Our opponent's 0-1, whatever that says.
Oh no. Oh no.
Four.
Okay, not Stoneblade. We did it. It's probably not
Wait,
Blue-White Stoneblade.
No. We're clear of Stoneblade. If it's Sneak and Show, though, that's not good.
Yeah.
So cycle at end step.
Yep. I'm just slamming this Chalice, right?
Looking like Delver, Sneak and Show. I don't know what else. Storm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What'd they do with the... They did bottom with that Preordain.
I would waste them.
Yeah, I always get greedy when they, like, if they go well, the fact that they willingly fetched out a non-basic means that they're either Delver or that they have more lands in hand. But they did bottom on the Preordain. I'm gonna get greedy. Let's get greedy.
I like Wasteland.
Greed.
I'm an aggressive Wastelander, though, so I don't know.
I like greed. Never gonna say no to greed. Oh, man. Second Wasteland. Let's go. Dang. Just like... Do I want to fetch? Do I just like Grove Chalice?
I think you play Grove and Chalice. And see what they do. You have life from the Loam for... Your graveyard's stacked for Loam right now, so...
Oh yeah, next turn we can start like loaming back Wasteland and Wastelanding them again.
Yeah. If this is Delver, you are very far ahead.
If it's Sneak, then we might just die next turn.
Yes. You have Knight of the Royal Prey, though, so if they try to sneak in a Emrakul, you're good. Chalice Resolve, that's nice.
And they're not soul landing me. Aw, dang it, they're peddling me! Fuck.
No.
Alright, let's just hope they don't have the Omni.
Please show and tell in Emrakul, so you put in Knight here.
Yeah, because I can go get Caracas on my turn.
Yeah.
Aha! We did it!
Yes, we did it! It feels so good!
Look at that. They didn't have the Omniscience. And we drew... So...
Don't play the Wasteland.
Float a black, Knight, Caracas.
Play the Verdant first to make sure you don't screw it up.
Wait, what am I going to screw up? Oh, no, I can't. I need a forest to fetch. Yeah, right.
Yep.
I almost did screw that up. Alright.
So just fetch whatever green land.
I can just fetch a Bayou because I have, Loam.
Yeah.
Float a black because I can cast Bob.
Yep. Joy to the world. For once, the Sneak and Show player is bad enough to not wait for omniscience. Oh, he conceded.
Oh, nice.
Joy.
They didn't even wait for me to put the Caracas into play. They just conceded to the Knight activation.
I'm vicariously living through you, and the happiness that you must be feeling,
All
because
right.
I never did that. So for this matchup, this abysmal, terrible matchup that you just won game one in somehow.
This.
Yeah, you want the Thalia's Knight of Autumn charms. I bring in Swords and Marchesa. They're bad cards, but they're better than cards you have already.
All right. Let's figure out what I would be cutting.
You're
Abrupt
cutting
Decay.
Loam, Fires, Scoos, and Maze. And then on the draw, I'd cut the library.
Cut P fires. You said. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're useless. Scavenging Ooze and Maze of Ith are both useless. Library is not great on the draw. Marchesa's at least a clock. If you can get to turn 4,
That's
I've won
true.
games against.
It does have haste. Plow seems like
Yeah,
it's. I guess Plow beats Arcane Artisan, right?
Plow's bad. I mean, you have
Yeah.
a lot of bad cards, but you
Yeah.
don't have enough good cards to bring.
But yeah, and like Plow isn't unreasonable because it does kill Arcane Artisan if they bring that in.
Yeah, and
And
it's an
like
answer to Grizzle.
plowing a Grizzlebrand, but you're usually not winning when you're plowing a Grizzlebrand. But
Yeah.
this matchup does seem not good.
No, it's terrible. But sometimes you get bad sneak and show players that like to not be patient and then show in their Emrakuls and then you win.
So you just have to like snap keep most hands with like Knight in them and then cross your fingers.
This is a snap mole.
This hand seems a little bit better. It's a little awkward because we actually can't cast anything, but
You have Golgari Charm, which does answer Omniscience and Sneak Attack. You have a Mox. You have a Knight. I'd keep this.
yeah.
It's not amazing. It's keepable.
We're just going Badlands go, right? It depends on what we scry. Ooh, we scried a land to the top. Nice. So we can like discard the Wasteland to the Mox.
Yeah. I'd keep the Forest on top.
Oh, because we need to hit mana 3 here. Oh yeah, right. It's my opponent's upkeep. My bad. I'm so used to being on the draw.
Yeah.
Guess I could just go Forest go. Doesn't really matter though, right?
I would play Forest and then Mox pitch Wasteland because you want to have Golgari Charm up in case they turn to you.
Oh, that's fair. The end of turn brainstorm. Either my opponent doesn't know how to play Magic, or we're dead.
Yeah. Usually means we're dead.
Yes. Okay, we're not dead yet.
Not dead.
I like that. I'm just playing Lil. Lily's actually kind of awkward. Depends on what we draw. Knight might be better for the clock.
Yeah, and sometimes, so in this matchup,
Oh, well, now we have a card to discard.
yeah, this matchup, there's an argument to see every time that I sit here and I'm like, you know what, I need to play out my card. Then instead of holding up Golgari Charm, then they put in Omniscience and I die. So there is an argument to holding up Golgari Charm here, but then you're not winning. So
Yeah.
I probably would play Lily. I like holding on to Knight for like show and tell reasons. And discard the swords.
Yeah.
And then hope they don't have it, I guess. This always happens to me though, where I like tap out for something.
No, they for sure have it. We're going to die. Guaranteed. Maybe they'll just show and tell an Emrakul again.
I hope so. See, they're gonna do it. They have Omniscience and then oh, maybe this is Sneak Attack.
Oh, maybe it's past the turn. Nice, we did it.
Sick. Oh boy.
This is weird.
Yeah. This is very weird, you're right.
I think do I play Knight discard? Thalia doesn't seem like it does a lot. My opponent already has 4 mana, and they didn't cast a sneak attack, so
Yeah.
this could be an
Thalia's like one of the
Intuition.
best cards in this matchup, but right now it's kind of awkward.
Yeah. I'm down for plus Lily, play Knight, cross my fingers, and then die to Intuition. That
Yeah, they probably just have intuition.
Charm feels like it doesn't do anything anymore. Charm still, like, if they have Omniscience but don't have the fatty, like if they Omniscience into the cantrip, you can nail it, or if they have Sneak Attack. But yeah, Charm doesn't seem super great at this stage.
Yeah, there's also an argument to plussing the Lily, discarding Charm, and then casting Thalia. I kind of like that. Like, Charm does deal with a Sneak Attack, but it's like...
They would have, like, I guess they might have not ran a Sneak Attack yet, because
Yeah.
they didn't want to run it into a Charm here.
I don't know. It depends on what your read is.
Yeah, they just have a lot of things here. Let's see what they do. I think I'm going to discard Charm, play Thalia.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean...
That also makes it harder for them to sneak me.
Yeah.
Hey, they conceded. Nice.
What?
I God knows what their hand is, but they just snap conceded to this Thalia.
What are your opponents, and where can I find them?
Easy mode.
Well, that's a rare easy win against...
What was their hand?
Lands? I don't know. Garbo?
They just, like, snap conceded to the Thalia, too. Weren't they, like, they were easily at, like, 18 at least. I don't know how many times they fetched, but, like, they weren't dying anytime soon. No matter what their hand is, they could have drawn out of it. Our clock was a Thalia.
It always seems like every time I watch you stream, you always have these opponents who, like, snap concede to nothing.
Snap concede to me having actual nothing. It's like, well, they could have won if they, like, waited a little bit, but they're just like, no, I'm done with this game. Fuck it.
That was a very weird concession.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it.
That was one of my...
Hey,
we got the 0-2 into 3-2 Dream. Oh, our opponent is also 2-2.
Stoneblade Part 3? Part 4?
This hand sucks.
This hand is Garbo. Hot, steaming Garbo. Yeah, you have Grove P-Fire, but it's like slow as hell.
Yeah, put a mulligan to 6 also, so I don't hate mulliganing. Nice, the perfect hand.
Oh, baby. I'm tempted to keep on the draw because you have a scry to find action.
And, like, Mox Diamond hands are really good. And Wasteland.
I'm keeping this. It's not a great keep, but it's something.
Opponent is on 6 as well. Am I actually keeping this hand?
I think there's an argument.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping it.
Wasteland's good. This thing's great.
I'm gonna turn one Liliana the Veil. I guess I top this.
Nap that, yeah.
Oh no. What deck plays? Oh, we're just getting, like, Black-Red Reanimated? Oh. Storm? Well, now I can't turn on this Lily. But I can turn to the Lily, and Lily's really good if this is Storm.
Maybe it was a bad hand to keep, but look, if you're playing against, like, Delver or Eldrazi or lands or posts, like, you know, there are decks where this hand's...
Should I play the Mox Diamond? Is there an argument to playing the Mox Diamond? I guess, like, double Duress or something? Double Duress or Thoughtseize or whatever?
I'd play out the fetch and pass. So the answer is... not really. I guess maybe there's a reason
Wait,
to
double
get
Swamp. Is my opponent on Storm?
Maybe he's on Mono Black Reanimator.
This low is gonna be really stupid if I just play it and plus it and they just card a Grizzlebrand.
Yeah. I would still play it. So Mox, pitch, Savannah, or Ghost Quarter. Or Wasteland. Wasteland? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fetch Bayou.
Bayou, yeah.
I'm kind of scared to plus this Liliana if I'm being honest.
I think you still play it out. I don't know that you plus it or not.
I'm like, if this is like some weird Storm deck, I'm gonna feel like an idiot, but like, I feel like this is a Reanimator deck, right? Double basic Swamp. if it's just Pox, like Pox isn't gonna be playing Duress, right? Pox is playing like Inquisition or Thoughtseize.
You know what this could be? This could be slow deaths.
Do they play two swamps?
I think so.
I'll plus it and find out. No fear.
All right.
Zero
Well,
fear.
Grizzlebrand into the yard.
Oh, for sure. Am I discarding Savannah? Ghost Quarter? Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter.
Grizzlebrand, let's see it. Let's see the Grizzlebrand. Oh, just a basic swamp. Alright. Alright.
Maybe this is Pox then? I really don't know what this is.
Maybe it is just Pox with a Duress. They're just gonna like lily me back.
With no creatures?
Oh, nope. Alright.
I don't know. Play out the Grove.
Yeah, Grove.
Savannah.
Grove plus pass.
This has to be Mono Black Reanimator or Fox.
Yeah, with 4 basic swamps in it. Oh, Animate Dead. Alright, so we just got really lucky and they are on Reanimator. And they just don't have a fatty.
Hey, sometimes you win the game and stuff.
Oh, this looks bad.
It looks pretty bad.
I assume if they discard the Animate Dead, they have more Reanimate spells. Oh, Ashen Rider. Well, I guess that does kill the Lily.
Could have been worse. You have outs to this.
Yeah. Like a decent number of outs. Like Knights for mazes or whatever.
You have Trophy, you have Decay.
I have Chalice on one.
Yeah, fight out. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Not getting Grizzlebrand always seems a little wrong. Yeah, I feel like Grizzlebrand drawing 14 cards would have been better than, like, even if the Grizzlebrand gets guaranteed Edicted, I feel like 14 cards is better than a 4-5.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they did that. You have, like, many turns. Cycle that.
Eh.
Wow.
Go.
We have a 1-1. You have a lot of outs to this in your deck, so just need to find something.
We have, what, 4 Knights, 2 Green Sun, a Maze of Ith, 2 more Lilies.
2 Trophies, 2 Decays.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Decay.
Got him.
Get him, Dryad Arbor.
Now, I feel pretty confident that you're winning this game.
Well, if they have another Reanimate spell, it's pretty bad for me, right?
No, they don't have any other fatties in the yard.
No, this guy just... Ashran just goes back to the grave, right? Yeah, they just sack it.
Oh. Yeah,
They're gonna get to exile my Chalice, too.
I guess if he has, like, Exhume.
No, because they can kill my Chalice with the die trigger, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
But if they don't have another Reanimate spell, then we're pretty good. We have to cast this anyway.
I was too quick to say we're winning.
Yeah. But this at least gains us 4 life and loses us a couple permanents.
Probably Chalice here.
Yeah, I assume they're gonna exile the Chalice. Yep. Oh, they have another Reanimate spell. Rude.
No.
Kill my Dryad Arbor? Mox Diamond? Sure.
Oh, yeah, Tuxdad is right. We should have waited until end of turn on that.
Would that have, like, done a whole lot?
Buys you another turn.
Well, because we didn't take 4 this turn rather than not taking 4 next turn.
Yeah.
It saves us a permanent, assuming they have a... because we can't draw anything to answer the Ashen Rider in the graveyard.
Right.
So I don't know if, like, end of turning it or, like, does anything specifically. They still exile my Chalice.
I guess it really doesn't matter that much.
We have, like, 1 turn to draw Green Suns or Knights. Oh, yeah, we could have... Oh, yeah, we have an Ooze. Yeah, that's fair. I forgot we have an Ooze in our deck.
There's some debate to waiting to play that out.
Until after we get rid of the Ashen Rider?
Yeah. I guess you could also play it out now. I don't know. feel like we're pretty dead, so
We need to draw exactly Mazavith or Liliana now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we draw Liliana, I can just Liliana and then
I think
Chalice
you
on the
wait
one.
to cast Chalice.
Could have drawn another Chalice too. Oh, like, we could have end of turned it and then drawn Chalice and put it on 2 or something to turn them off of most of their reanimates. I don't know. Maybe EOT is fine. Collective Brutality, sure. Him to Turox.
Doesn't do anything.
It doesn't accelerate. And turns off my fetch, actually. So we can't play Lily anymore.
Can't play Knight either.
Yeah.
You're just dead. That was a weird game.
Yeah.
That hand was probably a loose keep, but I felt like it was good against enough decks to keep it.
Wasn't good against Scourge of the Format Mono Black Reanimator.
I know it was Reanimator, it was a snap mole, so. This is what it is. Reanimator. This matchup is typically favored post board, so.
I mean, Leyline of the Void is like the hardest card for Reanimator deal, especially Mono Black. Like, they're stuck to hard casting stuff. Do I want Golgari Charms?
Swords. No, you don't want Golgari Charm. Thalia, Leyline, Swords, Knight of Autumn. And then you take out the Loams, Punishing Fires, Teague, and Library, and then the Cabal Pit.
That all makes sense. That means that's important. Yeah. Seems fine.
Yeah.
Alright, Thalia, thanks for the 6-month resub. I was not mentally, emotionally, or dimensionally prepared for Spider-Verse. I told you Spider-Verse was amazing.
Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow myself. Pretty excited.
It is very, very good. Love to be on the play. This hand has turn 2 Scavenging Ooze, but is that good enough? Probably not, especially because you can't activate it, right?
Yeah, this just loses.
Yeah.
Turn 1 anything.
I just gotta just turn 1 Chalice of the Void, which seems really good, right? Because they can't get a fatty in their yard very easily. They do have, like, Collective Brutality and stuff, but this seems fine.
Yeah. Yeah, this hand is not great. I guess it's keep bottom that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely an argument to mulling to 5 for Thalia or Leyline, but, you know. Mox pitch, whatever. I guess you pitched Scrubland.
Yeah, Wasteland's important against, like, Lake of the Dead if they have it.
Pitch Scrubland, play the Forest, and then Chalice.
Yeah, the Chalice buys us a lot of turns, which is why I liked it. Because Chalice on 1 versus Reanimator turns them off of, like, a lot of their things. Especially Mono Black. Again, they can't take it off the board, so they need to have, like, Collective Brutality or discard to hand size. Oh, alright. They're going to the discard to hand size plan.
Yeah. That was the problem with it, but...
Grave Titan. Ah, the perfect draw.
It's not good.
And now they need... Now it still takes them 2 turns unless they have, like, Petals or Chrome Moxen in their deck. This buys us a bunch of more time. We can even, like, hardcast it. Oh, I guess hardcasting Leyline doesn't do a lot now.
So they probably have Grave Titan next turn. Oh, boy. Man, I gotta say, you've really drawn very poorly this league. With the exception of, like, your last match against Stoneblade.
Hey, maybe they don't have it. You never know. They just kept a 7 that didn't have a plan. Well, we have answers to that. Not a lot of answers, but some. I think I'm just gonna fetch to thin the deck for more answers.
Yeah.
A little bit too late there. Wait, no, we can Green Sun for Knight of Autumn, right? Pop the Animate Dead.
That's an option. It does put Grave Titan back in the yard. So
We can wasteland this
here.
Lake of the Dead, though, and they're down a lot of mana.
Yeah, I think you have to get Knight of Autumn. The other option is Knight of the Reliquary, but I think that's Knight of Autumn just better.
Yeah.
You can wasteland their lake.
Yep. Oh god, they're all named Knight.
Is the top one always?
Oh yeah, it's alphabetical. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Pop that. Would have loved to draw that green sun last turn, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
So this buys us a bunch more time.
Definitely does.
So we can hopefully find something.
One.
Yep. And they need to find 2 lands in their however many lands they play deck. Gonna cast a 1-drop deal.
What are they doing?
Maybe they forget that Chalice is in play.
You definitely want to cast this, Lily. The question is, do you want to plus it or sack?
That's a pretty decent question. I think I'm just...
It's close.
I could just start sacking to try to start clocking them at some point.
Yeah. You might also...
Because as soon as they draw second land, we're just in, like, it's bad news.
Yeah, if they draw second land and already have a reanimate spell in their hand, I feel like maybe you just want to plus because they're winning anyway. But then you also don't want to give them, like, a Grizzlebrand in the yard either.
Yeah, Grizzlebrand just way better than this Grave Titan. Well, if they had a Grizzlebrand, I think they would have discarded that over the Grave Titan anyway, but...
+1, then sack. Yeah, I mean...
Alternatively, with, like, sack then +1 and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Better to plus now, as you'll have to plus, and doing it now gives them less options to discard. I guess that's...
Listen to Mott's, he's the best Loam player there is.
That's a good argument, that we will have to plus, like, next turn anyway.
His word is always more valuable than mine, so...
Over the next 2 turns, we are going to plus and minus this Lily, likely. So, might as well plus it now to give them less options to discard. Yeah, they just discarded Duress. Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey.
There's still a Grave Titan to worry about.
Yeah, but this makes plussing Lily a lot better.
Should I keep plussing now, or should I try to make some headway on the battlefield?
I plus. Yeah, I agree with Mott's here.
Hey, they conceded. We did it. I don't know why they conceded, but we did it.
More random concessions.
We're still definitely stone dead. Maybe they don't have like a 2-drop reanimate spell in hand, and they're just like super far behind or something.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It was still we didn't have any pressure.
All right. Well, now we just need to have Leyline in an opener, and then we win.
Yeah, I would just run it back. There's no changes really. Oh well. Oh, I spoke too soon.
What do we want?
It's not a big deal. I would have put Library in over a Decay since you're on the play, but it's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fine.
Not unreasonable.
Decay at least hits animated. Mole. This is too slow on the draw.
If the last hand was too slow, this hand's way too slow.
Mole. You have to find Leyline now.
Hey, 0 land or Leyline?
Keep it.
We're also on the draw with a Scry, and we can like Green Sun for
Arbor.
Yeah. Bottom that.
Now they're gonna try and Grave Titan you naturally.
Yeah, just Lake of the Dead me.
Yep.
Come on, land. Nice.
Heyo. Alright, I would get Bayou.
Yeah.
See, the sad part is, actually, that was dumb. I spoke too soon. Sorry. You should have gotten
Savannah?
so you could play Thalia next turn.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about.
My fault.
Oh, we can always play Bob.
Now you play Bob, though, so it's not the end of the world.
Bob's better if we're trying to like race to beat Grave Titan, right? Because Thalia doesn't exactly turn them off of just Lake of the Deading me next turn.
I don't know what answers Mono Black Reanimator has to ley lines.
And yeah, it's just hardcast stuff. It's Lake of the Dead Grave Titan me this turn. Oh, that's not Lake of the Dead. Could be like Dark Writs and stuff too.
Yeah. Not great. So I would attack with just Bob here.
Yep. Play the second Bob.
Yep.
Really kind of wanted to hit land 3 there to have a knight so I could get Mazavith. But if they got like they have like a land 4 and then they can Dark Rid a Grave Titan, or maybe they just like
Ratchet Bomb. That sounds like a terrible answer. Why would you even have that in your deck as an answer?
This could be.
Oh no.
Oh. Deal.
Sure. Super deal.
Just discard this Mox. Oh, they're just making me sack. I sack a Bob, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to sack the Arbor.
Yeah, the Arbor's kind of important. Now you can just attack the Lily.
Yeah.
Kill it. Hopefully we draw a land in 2 cards. Aw.
Yep.
I have to discard the Mazavith if I want to play the Knight. Mazavith is also our only good answer to a Grave Titan if they get to one, right?
This is very awkward.
Discard Maze, play Thalia. Maze doesn't save you from Titan. Oh yeah, Maze doesn't save you from Titan, that's right, yeah.
I agree with Mott's.
Just like make a big Knight is our plan now? Yeah, I wasn't
I
thinking.
would swing at Lily with Arbor, swing at him with Bob, discard Maze, play Mox, play Thalia.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Maze versus Grave Titan because that's dumb, but yeah.
Yeah, the Grave Titan trigger happens on attack, so Maze is like pretty terrible.
Kill Lily, kill Face. Play Mox Diamond. Discard Maze.
Mox, stop screaming again. We all miss your wisdom and screams. Come back.
5, they're almost a Grave Titan. So I just played Knight here, attack for 4.
Yeah, I think so. Scavenging Ooze isn't good because of Leyline.
Yep.
It's just like a backup at this point, so I like Knight better.
Yeah.
Because at least Knight...
And I can start getting big too and like possibly like block a Grave Titan if need be. Since that's like the only card I'm concerned about. It also like is bigger than Massacre Worm if that's a card that they have.
Probably have that, yeah.
Or it's not bigger then, but survives the ETB and stuff.
Land 6 Grave Titan? No? 1 mana?
Pithing Needle. Sure.
You have Decay for that.
Like a Needle Knight? I don't even know how much I care about that right now. Yeah.
I hope they Needle Mox.
It doesn't turn off mana abilities.
I know, that's why I hope.
Oh, you're hoping that they Needle Mox Diamond. Gotcha.
Yeah, someone did it to me before.
Just crunch, play another Knight.
So I would play the Mox out, discard the Bayou.
Oh, wait, no, that costs me a mana. Does that... I can just
yeah,
play...
It grows your...
Oh, it grows the other Knight, yeah, that makes sense. And I just tap the Dried Arbor, so it deals the same amount of damage.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, this game's over.
Yeah, even Grave Titan's pretty bad now.
Even if they, like, just Damnation me, we have a 3rd Knight.
they're dead with Grave Titan anyway.
Yeah, we just attacked the Grave Titan and killed them.
Yep,
We did it. We
nice.
3-2'd.
Good job.
We crawled back. That was actually kind of hilarious. This whole stream has been this whole league was kind of, what's the word for it? A mess, I guess, is a good word.
This is a weird one.
Triple blue white stone blade into like mono scoop show and tell into mono black reanimator.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you. How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it felt like a normal not blue, like very similar to Death and Taxes in terms of like sometimes I'd keep hands, then you just die because you don't like you have a couple of bad draws in a row. You don't get to like smooth out your hands with cantrips and stuff. I'm totally fine playing those types of decks because I'm so used to it. And, like you get to play with a lot more powerful cards. Like Death and Taxes is very very synergistic, whereas a lot of these cards have like either like minor like smaller synergies, like you have Grove Punishing Fire, Life from the Loam combos and stuff, but you're just playing like a lot of good cards. Very like Jund-esque. Like
Yeah,
you're
it's a weird combination of like Jund, Maverick, and Lands, kind of.
yeah.
Um,
You have a bunch of like smaller synergies in itself. You have like a toolbox to Green Sun 4, like Gaddock Teague and Scavenging Ooze and stuff. And you have like Punishing Fire, Loam, Grove, that sort of thing. But then you're just also playing just good cards. You're playing Liliana the Veil, Abrupt Decay, Assassin Trophy, Dark Confidant. You could just sideboard like a pile of like crazy value stuff.
yeah, I think the first two matches against Stoneblade, you drew pretty poorly, and then the game 3, your opponent drew hot and got lucky. I don't think that matchup's great, but it's pretty close to 50-50. The other two were just weird. I don't know what was happening there.
Yeah.
Player competing with Tathalia, but
We managed to somehow beat Sneak because my opponent just like decided to concede really fast a bunch.
yeah. I think also I would say like the deck takes a lot of practice and repetitions and time to like really understand the lines and to get good with it. And even I still make mistakes. It's especially weird like talking to somebody on stream. I'm like, I'll miss things because I'm not actually the one playing. But,
yeah.
I think just over time it all starts to make more sense and you get the fetching down. You understand the sequencing better. It's just like Death and Taxes in a way. So.
Yeah, it definitely felt like there were a lot of things where I was like, oh, what do I like? I spent a lot of like time and just mental energy being like, what should I do here? When a lot of like the turns can become a lot more fluid once you just have the reps and you're like, oh, I'm always just going to like, I know what I'm going to do every turn, especially with like just like Sylvan libraries and knowing when or when not to like dredge loams or buy back punishing fires and whatever. Just like the more and more you play the deck, the more second nature a lot of the turns become.
Yeah. It also just gets to be a mess with like library and punishing fire and loam triggers on.
Oh yeah, the game where I had like, I was the monarch. I had a Sylvan library in play, and I had the loam in the graveyard. And it's just like, oh god, you have to click cancel on this life from the loam like 4 times a turn.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like you feel like you're like either crushing your opponent or you're dying to yourself. Sometimes that's just how the deck is.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for helping me kind of get a feel for the deck. This is kind of what I've had my eye on, especially since I got like the card hoarder partnership. That like I kind of wanted to play this deck more than most. I was vaguely interested. I wanted to like try out blue decks because I'm not a brainstorm caster by nature, by trade. But this is a deck that I actually was interested in. Like this deck looks like it would be fun and I would enjoy it, and I'll probably be streaming it some more in the future after I make some rounds. I kind of want to just like get a feel for a lot of legacy decks in the format right now. Stream Miracle, stream this, stream like some of the good other decks.
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions you might have in the future too.
Yeah, I'll come and bug you whenever I play it in a league and get crushed and be like, what do you do in this matchup? What do you do here? Blah blah blah. But yeah, thanks for coming and helping me. Everybody,
sure.
So everybody that's in chat, go follow Loamerboy on Twitch. He's the one that's been helping me fumble through these. But I imagine a lot of people in the chat already follow Loamerboy because you posted it in the Facebook group or whatever.
Yeah, and I do plan on streaming more, assuming I can. I have lag issues because I stream off a MacBook, so I've been needing
Oh,
to pick up a PC. Just haven't gotten around to it. So
I'd build this in
look for
paper.
me
Tabernacle
at
where needed.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, I think that's a lot of problems. People's problem is like Tabernacle is like 2,000 to 2,500 bucks in paper, and so I think that's the main thing that's keeping people from playing it. People like to tell me that Tabernacle isn't necessary. I disagree. Uh,
Like Chileth in chat just now.
I have, people want to hear they can just play Deluge. I just don't think it's nearly as good. You're missing a lot of points against certain matchups. Like not having Tabernacle is huge against Delver. It's huge against Dredge. It's huge against other creature decks. Like it's good against Death and Taxes. It's just like it's one of your main plans in a lot of matchups out of the board, and it just does things that Deluge can't. But I get that it's really expensive, so
Yeah. You can probably play it without Tabernacle and get away with it. You will do worse in very specific matchups, but just like
you can get away with it. And like Deluge is fine. It's just like I don't know. You understand when you play with Tabernacle how powerful it is
yeah,
in
for
certain
sure.
situations. It's also an automatic out to empty the warrens.
Mm-hmm.
So
But anyway, so it's
yeah,
gonna
I
wrap.
think China, right? Yeah, like with lands, you need it in order to play the deck. In this deck, you can get away with it. That's probably right.
Forcing Tabernacle is considerably harder than Deluge.
Yeah, that is the reason
Yeah.
why it's good. Yes,
Can't counter a Tabernacle. Fair.
tutorable, uncounterable sweeper is pretty good.
A true Nemesis emote. God, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat
Oh,
with
what
that
the
card.
heck? Get out of here!
No one likes True Nemesis. That card's for jerks.
That card should never have been printed.
Card's real rude. It did kill me several times
It
today.
does.
Played against fucking Blue White Stoneblade 3 times. God
You
damn
learn
it.
that True Name is good against this deck, and the issue is people are like, there's just not enough sideboard space to combat everything. You either have to pick, like, do you want to beat grindy decks with the walkers? Do you want to hedge more for combo, or do you want to beat more True Name? So the way I have it set up is like best for general meta, but obviously like you can tune if your meta's full of like combo decks or whatever. So
So I'm checking my stats here. I played against Blue White Stoneblade 4 times in 300 matches of Death and Taxes, and we just played against it 3 times consecutively.
yeah,
In
that's pretty much how mine is too. It's a very strange evening, but
yeah. But anyway, gonna wrap up the stream here. This is gonna be just my end of the stream spiel. So everybody say bye to Loamerboy.
bye guys. Thanks for having me. I'll see you all later.
Yeah. So if everybody liked the content today, they want to see more legacy stuff in general, more especially if you want to see more 4-color Loam, just let me know. This is a deck that I actually was like pretty interested in, and I would be happy streaming it more in the future, but we're mainly a Death and Taxes stream here. But I am going to be kind of foraying into the rest of Legacy. So anyway, if you want to see more Legacy content, you want to support the channel, you can follow, subscribe, or donate. Follows are totally free, help you know when I'm going live, help people find my content. Subscriptions get you a sweet Thalia emote and a Thraben-themed subscription badge in the chat. And donations, I'm actually doing it as a spreadsheet, sort of. Like, if you donate and you want to put it towards a certain deck, just let me know. Like a certain Legacy deck. And I'm keeping track in a spreadsheet of, like, which decks have the most donations to kind of prod me in certain directions to be like, hey, try out these Legacy decks, because I'm kind of just, like, making rounds through Legacy right now. So if you have specific interest in a deck, just, like, let me know. And if you want to, like, donate towards it, you'll see it pop up sooner rather than later. Other than that, you can subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitter. YouTube is where all these streams go up after they're done being live, so there's a ton of archived footage there. And Twitter is when I post when I'm going live, my schedule, that sort of thing. You want to see me muddle my way through Goblins or Sneaking Ape? I mean, sure, I definitely want to play both of those decks. I've had my eye on Goblins for a while, because the deck's so cheap if you own Death and Taxes. So one of these days. We are still primarily Death and Taxes streams, so probably 2 to 3 streams per week will still be Death and Taxes, but like once or twice a week we'll kind of delve into these other decks. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. Let's find someone to host and call it a night. Let's see, Fish. Oh god. I think Phil would like disown me as a Death and Taxes player if I streamed Fish, but I'd think about it. Looks like only one person's playing Legacy. Paragon City Games. We'll host them. Don't know what they're doing. Playing Blue, Black Antiquities or Tezzerate or something. Anyway, have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you guys all tomorrow at my normal time.